Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome to the Stock Markets with Bruce channel. I'm your buddy Uncle Bruce. Today's date is February the 3rd. It's Thursday, and we have a very interesting morning already. And we haven't even started yet. Oh man, are we in for something here? We've got all kinds of stuff going on. We have the Facebook news where they came out with earnings last night that disappointed and shocked everybody. Forecasts be just annihilated, stock off dramatically. The whole Facebook debacle is going to wreak havoc in the market to sort of start things off. That Facebook share, those Facebook shares are now down $72 a piece, 22%. Stock's going to be at around $250 a share from 320 whatever. The Dow Jones is down 64 points in the pre-market. S&P down 45, and NASDAQ is down 312 points. The NASDAQ index is off 2%. The S&P off 1%. The Dow 0.19%. So the Dow is virtually unaffected by this. A little bit of sympathy movement on the downside, but not directly because Facebook is not a Dow component. Our friends, as I say, over at S&P and NASDAQ definitely have been hit and will be affected by this, at least to start the day. By the way, oil is down $1.20 a barrel to $87. The news of the day has nothing to do with Facebook for this channel. For those of us here, very few of us are into Facebook here generally. Some of you may have been playing poor man covered calls, and you're going to need to buy calls at a lower price and rewrite calls. But the big story here is GameStop, and today we've got GameStop news, and it's not even the news itself that has got me excited. I don't mind the news. I'll tell you about it, and I'll try to explain it as best I can from what I know. Most of you, a lot of you out there probably have more of a handle on what this news means than I do, but I'll tell you, the way the news was delivered is what I'm concerned about, and I'm happy about. I'm really excited about. I'm concerned. I'm like concerned with thumbs ups. This is good stuff. This morning at 4 a.m. my time, 7 in the morning Eastern time, a coordinated press release and media campaign was released all at once over a number of platforms and digital sites. GameStop basically wanted to say something, and they said it through outfits like Ventures Beat, Street Insider, Markets Insider, CML Viz, The Verge, Yahoo Finance, Wall Street Journal, and Decrypto, to just name a few. And what I'm noticing here is this is a collection of crypto type newsletters and info for crypto players. We're talking about the stock angle. We're talking about the investment angle. We have GameStop here coordinating an announcement through the digital world, the online world, of which I am, this familiar. I mean, I'm not a technician here, and you know me. I'm just an old guy that is just trying to figure out what's happening in plain English. But in plain English, these guys are promoting the bejesus out of GameStop in a most beautiful way through this beautiful wide net of sites to get the story of GameStop in front of the eyeballs that count. They're not interested in trying to find the 50-year-old investors that are in Wall Street. They're not after these guys. They don't need these guys. These guys will never be fans of GameStop. The so-called traditional media of Wall Street, the traditional units, outfits that you would promote, Exxon, or you would promote General Electric through and all that. They don't need to talk to these guys. They're not going to talk to these guys. They're not going to talk to their shareholders or investors through these media outlets. They are useless to them, completely useless. Yesterday's guys. What GameStop has figured out, and what they seem to be doing is they are promoting their stock through the electric and digital media that gets the eyeballs of 18 to 40-year-olds attention. That's who they're after. They're after the 8-second attention span person. They're after the gamers of the world. I don't know, is it 2 billion gamers? Like 2 billion gamers? They're after that crowd in the 25 and older ballpark. They're working, they have a job, they're investing here and there. A lot of them are platform investors. They trade through their phones. GameStop is after those people, and GameStop is now uh, looks to me putting together a campaign to constantly update that community with what they're up to. And this is, I love this. I just love it because they know who their followers are. They know which followers care about what GameStop is doing, and they also know who doesn't care. And they don't care about the traditional Wall Street media machine that doesn't like GameStop stock. They don't understand it. They don't want to understand it. They don't want to get to know Ryan Cohen and his people. They have nothing but bad things to say about GameStop because they consider them to be a brick and mortar failing business. And so GameStop doesn't even try to convince these people that they're on on another track. They forget those guys because they're doing what David Letterman did with his show on NBC and on CBS. David Letterman wanted to take over the Tonight Show, which was Johnny Carson's show. But what David Letterman ultimately had to realize was once he didn't get it, he realized, you know what? I don't need to take over Johnny Carson's show because Johnny Carson's audience are Bruce. They're Uncle Bruce's. They're in their 50s and 60s. Have been loving Johnny Carson since the 70s. He didn't have that audience. David Letterman had the college crowd. So did Conan O'Brien. He had the college crowd. And these were the kids that were graduating and now, getting married and watching TV, in their apartments with their wives now, and became his followers. And so when Dave went over to CBS with his own Tonight Show, his show, The Late Show, he took with him the former college crowd that grew up with him, and that's where the money came from because he had the demographic that mattered. Here is what GameStop is doing as well. They're going after the demographic that matters to them, and their demographic loves crypto. They're into it. They're into NFT. They're into NFTs. They're curious about NFTs. They're curious about digital gaming scenarios. They're interested in the future. Marty McFly, the future is what they're interested in. And GameStop is completely figured it out. This is Ryan Cohen to a T. Through him and or his advisors, they have completely transformed the GameStop entity away from the brick and mortar following audience, which was the original audience of GameStop, the original clients of GameStop 20 years ago, are now in their 40s and 50s. Let's face it, time doesn't stop. But today's customer of GameStop aren't 50-year-olds. They're 15 and 20 and 25-year-olds. And the company is aiming to those people. And that's why they're shifting. They're shifting their entire corporate game plan over to this generation because that's their survival. They cannot survive on 45 years old. They're going to become 65 in the next 20 years. That's death. Death. It's what happened to too many companies out there. They have figured out we got to drop those folks, shift over here, and go after the 20 to 25-year-olds. And shareholders, same thing. They're going after the shareholders that can relate to what these guys want to do. And that is what seems to be going on. So I am thrilled that they made this coordinated announcement thing on this NFT thingy, this outfit called Immutable X from Australia. I don't understand it, but I love it. I love it. This is exactly what they've got to do. The shares have not yet done anything serious. They're sitting at 101.31. They're up $1.33. You might be sitting there going, Bruce, nothing's happening with the stock. There's nothing going on. Patience, my friends. implications. This announcement that came out today will now be permeating its way through the entire metaverse and digiverse and whatever we want to call it. This GameStop story is now going to spread out, and it is going to be discussed amongst the gamers and the NFTers and the crypto fans and on and on. A whole new group of people. Stock at 101.80, traded 44,000 today. You ain't seen nothing yet. Absolutely nothing. We already know GameStop barely trades in the pre-market these days. It is really not a pre-market hot stock like others are. It will be interesting to watch to see in the first half hour to an hour if the shares pop up to 110, 120 in the not too distant future as this begins to work its way out. Traditionalists will not understand it. Old people like me, we won't get it. We won't be on board with any vim and vigor because we don't know it. And that's, again, all right with the GameStop guys. The new management at GameStop are not targeting 66-year-old guys to get them to talk about how great GameStop is. I'm one of the few 66-year-olds that's a fan of this company because I get it. I get what they want to do. I may not understand where it is they're headed, but I get what they're after, and I love the way that they're targeting. They're targeting their existing shareholders and their future shareholders. I know who they want. I know who they want as shareholders, and this stock could have a run. So I'm telling those of you who are thinking of writing options, you don't want to write options right now on your GameStop. If you bought back your calls yesterday, way to go. I think I gave you all the hints yesterday I could. As that stock dropped yesterday, I kept saying, buy back your calls and cash in. Right now, you want to be on the sidelines and just let the stock take its little pop here. Give it some time. It might take half the day. It might take the whole day. Let's see what this stock has in it. It was 116 on Monday, Tuesday. Here we are Thursday, 101.50. We were at 98 yesterday for some period of time. Let's see what we've got here, because this is the second time that the company has in effect done a press release without doing a press release. They're using media to do their work for them, which I think is brilliant. And they've got more media wanting to do their work for them. That I also like a lot. I like it a lot. We're down 61 on the Dow, nothing burger there. Down 45 points on S&P, 0.98 of a percentage point, and 303 on NASDAQ at the moment. Will Facebook shares recover at all today? No. Will they stay down 22% all day today? Maybe not. They might go down to 25%, come back to 18% down. They're going to be down somewhere. I don't know where and how long and how far, but Facebook is having issues. They have to go through a whole lot of regurgitation right now. There are pension funds, hedge funds, mutual funds, ETFs that are out there sitting on this stuff. Now, the good news, and I've talked to you about this before, hedge funds, pension funds, mutual funds, these long-term holders and these very sophisticated investors, they have puts that they own on their Facebook shares. So you're not going to see necessarily the California Teachers Pension Fund admit that they're losing $5 billion today on Facebook stock. They likely have put contracts that they're sitting on against their position on the just in case the earnings aren't so good kind of proposal. It's called insurance, and today the insurance is paying off. And so they will cash in the gain on their put side to negate the loss on the long side, and the pension fund continues on. This is quite typical of very senior, sophisticated investment outfits out there, institutions. Generally speaking, they're very much on top of this sort of stuff. And do not be surprised that the same thing is being done with all the stocks that are getting sucked in with this drop-off from Facebook. We have stocks right now under pressure like Twitter, Spotify, Pinterest is off. There's a whole bunch of content creating type sites that are running into Facebook itis. Might last a day or two or three. I don't know. We'll see. The big question right now in New York and in London, Frankfurt, and elsewhere is this sell off of Facebook and its subsequent spin-off sell-offs that are in sympathy with Facebook, is this going to derail the 4-day recovery that we've been going on so far? Now, all three major indexes, the Dow, the S&P, and the Nasdaq, have all risen 4 days in a row nicely. The question is today's drop going to be severe enough to stop that or reverse it again? And my guess is no. I don't think so. This is a company-centric problem. This is not a stock market issue problem. This is not an interest rate fear, inflation rate fear. This is a Facebook reorganizing itself into the metaverse, whatever issue. This is Facebook that is having problems maintaining and holding on to their followers, their users. It's a Facebook issue. It's not a stock market across the world issue. All right, so we may find that the stocks that have been falling in sympathy with Facebook will drop in the initial hour, and then slowly stabilize as the day comes on and get half of those losses back. Where Facebook may stay where it is or somewhere in this neighborhood. You may find that the NASDAQ is down 300, maybe down 400 or 500 points to start the morning. The first hour we'll see the flush out, but then you may see the NASDAQ come back to within 100, 150 points of break even. And tomorrow we may have an update. Could be a mixed market today. We might be up on the Dow and down on NASDAQ and unchanged on S&P. We might be in that scenario. So lots of possibilities, but I don't see a full-blown everyone get out of town, this market is finished, get out of here, sell off. I don't see that. We will see stocks go down that we don't want to see go down, but I don't know how long this is going to last. That's where I don't think we're into another wave of huge selling and weeks of misery. No, I don't see that. We'll be here to watch it, as we always are. Thank you for joining me from around the world. Thank you for those of you who've subscribed to this channel, who've become Chilling with Bruce members, and those of you who become Gold Bagel members. Gold Bagel members this morning got the news on GameStop and an exclusive video we did before we went live on this show. And if you are a follower of this channel, if you're a subscriber of this channel, you likely got an alert in your community tab today, where at the very least I did put up an alert, an announcement on GameStop this morning for all of you to see. I hope you got it. If you didn't get it, you have a problem with your device, because your community tab should have an announcement that came from me to all subscribers of this channel, whether you're a member or not. Everyone should have received something on GameStop this morning. I hope you did. There it is. Anthony, I did read this. I've heard this. Interest rates gone up 1/4 of a point in the UK to 1/2 a point. Been hearing on that. Let's see. What else is going on here? Bruce is a closet gamer. Don't let him fool you. Beach Boy is here. Well, what a nice GameStop morning this turns out to be. Yes, I think we're going to have some fun here. This will be most interesting. Cheddar Stacks is saying that he likes the new 40,000 square foot facility that Rocket Lab is building to keep up with demand. That's out of Colorado, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was made yesterday, that story. Let's see. What else is going on here? Welcome. Bamba Babe says, welcome GameStop followers and Uncle Bruce's intellectuals. That's right. This channel is filled with intellectual followers. We're all geniuses. We're all little smarty pantses. And sometimes we're just too smart for ourselves. And welcome one, welcome all to the channel and to the crazy gang we have here. Love having you. If you become a member of the channel, you can comment over here with everyone else. If you're not a member, you're free to enjoy the show and hopefully pick up some info from the folks who are posting here and from yours truly, I hope. Thank you all. Thank you those of you who've already been giving us thumbs ups on this show. We're getting good thumbs up momentum already. 135 are here. We appreciate that. We are looking at some other quotes. Let me tell you how we're looking at the moment. It's been just a red morning, red for everything. Rocket Lab is down 23 cents in the pre-market. We still have, 40 minutes to go. So a lot can change between now and 40 minutes from now. But Rocket Lab is off 23 cents to 9.19. SoFi is at 11.76, down 40 cents. That was down worse. It was down like 80 this morning. Now it's down 40. So these prices seem to be coming up here. GameStop right now, $100.74, up 69.70 cents on the day on 51,000. We'll see how that reacts as the morning opens up. Matterport down 59 cents to 813. 23andMe down 6 cents to 463. Spire's off 14 cents to 256. I have no trading on ATIP and I have no trading on SmartRent at the moment. Sextera, I think we're at 1148, down 36 cents. We'll find out when we open if that's true. Apple is down 213 to 173.71 in sympathy with the down dip this morning. Goldman off 239 to 360.67. Cisco down 22 cents to 55.95. And Tesla down $26 to 878. Apparently Tesla had a recall of some kind, 800,000 cars to do with the chiming noise from seat belts or something like that. Again, it's not going to stop the company. It's not going to stop people buying their cars. These are glitches that are just so minor, but they do the announcement and then they repair it. If it's an over the air repair through the internet, they'll do it that way. Otherwise, they'll figure it out. We'll see what happens. GameStop, $100.10 to $100.50. It's going to jump around a bit here. We'll watch it closely and see what it brings us. I would not be surprised if it starts slowly and then builds up from here. I just get the impression that we have begun to enter the promotion zone for GameStop. I think the company, we've been asking here on the air, I've been asking time and time again, when will they talk? And now I know not only when that's happening, but I now know how they're going to talk. And that is the other $1 million question we've been throwing around here is how are they going to promote us into what's going on? And now we know they're going to do it through a multitude of media sources that they have pooled together. And these media sources cover the markets, they cover crypto markets, the NFT markets, the IT area. They are reaching out to the, say, 18-year-old to 45-year-old. That's who they are targeting for the messaging. That's who they're after. They're trying to tell those folks that are into the modern world of digitized, the digital world. They're trying to get them to understand what GameStop is about, and that's who they believe will be their future shareholders long term. And I get it. I totally get it. Why try to talk to 70-year-olds about how great your company's going to be through very conservative news outlets when these folks don't give a crap? They're never going to buy your stock. They're not going to buy GameStop shares. They have no interest in GameStop, and their advisors, those folks who have advisors, they're not going to talk to them about GameStop either because they don't understand the messaging. They have no idea what GameStop is trying to do. So GameStop is absolutely targeting their base with regard to these announcements, and they're doing it through these digital media outlets, which is a pretty smart way to do it. I think it's also free. It's to pay for it. I think that's pretty slick. So the shares right now, 99.56. I'm not worried. I have a feeling we're going to have a pop here. We've had a little mini pop. This is nothing. I would not be writing options right now on GameStop. Not a single one. What worries me, and this is good news for you guys, What I'm worried about is that the stock is going to break through 116 that we had the other day, which sets it up for a run to 125 to 130 short term. Is that this afternoon? Probably not. But is that the next week? Very likely. And GameStop is on the verge of a breakout. There's this my gut. It's just this old man's 40-year gut vibe is telling him these guys are about to break out. The stock doesn't look like it. I know, but something's up. And this deal is just the beginning of the beginning. And I think we're going to get a lot of speculation on Wall Street Bets and Reddit and all kinds of other platforms over the next few days, over this weekend, as to what GameStop is up to and what this really means. And if they start to compare GameStop to, and when I say they, I mean they being analysts and stock people are saying, they're going to start to talk about GameStop as a company that is in the company of high flying, fast growing digital currency and NFT, hot stock, flying stocks. You start putting GameStop in that category, in that camp of companies, you've changed everything, because up until 6 months ago, a year ago, GameStop could not get anyone to talk about them other than as a future blockbuster failure. That's what everyone said about GameStop up until a year or so ago, that it was going to be another blockbuster story. It's going to be another one of those Radio Shacks. It's going to be one of those, outfits with a lot of locations, a lot of retail locations that have where the world has passed them by and they didn't see the signs and they missed the signals. They kept their stores open for way too long, and then by the time they wanted to shift over, it was too late to do so. That was what everyone said about GameStop until a year ago. And now here we are today in 2022. GameStop is taking the lead in the story and the messaging of their future. And this morning we have an example of it. Now, the stock right at this second, right now, $99 a share. This is but a blip, in my opinion. I think it's going higher, and it could go a lot higher very quickly. So sit tight, kids. If any of you out there wrote contracts and you didn't buy them back yesterday when the stock backed off for like 12 odd dollars, you didn't buy them back because you thought they'd go lower today, you might be right, you might be wrong. I would be very careful on that. Yesterday's low was 98.06 and nothing lower than that. And those of you who were hoping it would go to the 90s and 80s, it didn't happen. And with what's coming out today, I don't think that's going to happen either. But look, we're still 33 minutes away from opening. Who knows what kind of volume we'll have between now and the opening on this thing, and what kind of a day we're going to have. But I suspect that between today and next week, hundreds of millions of people who had never thought to want to buy GameStop might want to consider looking into it because of what they're hearing here. This announcement that came out today, this news thing that's permeating out, is going to reach millions of eyeballs that don't own stock in GameStop. And they might actually look at this and go, hey, this is kind of neat. I like the way this is going. The other thing, too, is they're doing a deal with an Australian-based company. The Australian-based up-and-comer out there with 153 employees, there could well be hundreds of thousands of investors from Australia who might be picking up GameStop stock in the next few days that now are learning all about it. They've heard of the company and they've heard of the promotion, but now one of their own Australia-based companies is making a deal with these guys. This could create a bit of a stir there, and in that, the overall region of that area, including Asia. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there at you to open up, take the blinders off, and just realize we got a global story going here, and this isn't just a North America, New York only story. Nothing like that. This is much larger, and I've got to credit Cohen and his team, I think. Beach Boy, hi Bruce. What should a good stink bid look like to buy the calls? The February 11s, 15s written for 5.75. Don't want to get caught in a possible run up. I don't know. I don't know what price you should put in there because I don't have the chain up here, and mine is, you know, 15 minutes behind, so it's useless to me. I worry that the shares will not be here very long. I'm surprised they're even under 100 as I speak to you. They're at 99.77 at the moment. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't see the stock going down. I just don't. I could be completely wrong, and the stock might go to $92 a share just to spite me, whatever. Hey, I'm easy going. I'm just a guy talking to 506 people. But from what I'm seeing this morning, I like it. I like this. This is a serious promotional campaign being put together by these guys. So you want to be flat sooner rather than later if you can. But you can put in a stink bid, sure. I mean, there's no way that this stock can't go down. I mean, it can go down. If the stock, let's put it this way, if the shares don't go to 110 right away because people think they will, then the stock, doesn't even go up to 101, 102, 103 on the opening. It doesn't even do that. Then people could throw in the towel. Frustrated folks, right? Going, oh, gee, what will it take? All this news and it still doesn't go up. There could be that, and that'll be perfect for you because they'll bring stock your way. But is enough stock going to come in to drop it enough for you to score a nice stink bid? It is 99.01 right now. It is absolutely down $1 a share as we are talking, but we're 29 minutes away from the opening of the market, and I don't know. We've only traded 51,000 shares, and these shares, GameStop, just do not trade very heavily in the pre-markets these days. So Beach Boy, put in some stink bids, check out your last trades, find out where your contracts closed at last night, and keep an eye on this pre-market as we come closer into the opening, and see if you can scoop them up for a profit and take your money off the table. Say thank you very much, may I have another, and then sit back and get ready to rewrite. If they want to take a shot, we'll just have to see what kind of a shot they want to take, and then we'll go from there. Any of you who are long or have written contracts, if you've written GameStop contracts and you aren't covering, or you didn't cover, or you're not going to cover, or you find that they go up on you and you're going, oh shoot, I should have bought them back. Not to worry, because you can do a rollover. It's not the end of the world if you have to do a rollover to 110s or 115s or 120s. So what? We'll work on that. I'm hardly worried that you're going to lose your stock, but it's jumping between 99 and 100 right now. It's 99.58, and there's a tug of war going on, obviously, because there are those who understand what's happening, those who don't believe it, that it's any good, those who believe that this could be significant. It's all over the map. I am suggesting that as time goes by, and it's the hours and the days and the weeks, this news that was released today, coupled with what was released a few weeks ago, is going to have the effect of a positive move on the stock overall. But what is that? 120, 130, 180, 250? Can't tell you. Is it going to $40 a share? I don't think so. I don't think so. It's going to hang around 100 much longer. Maybe, maybe not. It might not be here much longer. There's more news coming. I can tell you that. That you can count on. That this is only the beginning of an assault on the senses of what is to come, because we are only talking the very beginning of this whole meta thing that is going to take on a life of its own, and a lot of us are going to have a lot of learning to do to understand it, because what the street does not yet fully understand and grasp, and I don't either, is how big could the market be for something of this nature. This kind of arrangement, this entity, that this area they're moving into, is this does this take the company to 15 billion in value? Does it take it to 20? Can it take it to 500 billion? Like, I got nothing. I sense something big happening, and I sense Facebook and other companies moving into the metaverse thingy and all this. Yes, and I noticed, and you've noticed, the what was it, $70 billion takeover of Activision by Microsoft 2 weeks ago. We know about that. There's money being put on the table by big players in their own way. And then there's GameStop on the outside coming in. They're coming in the side door. They're not busting the front door in saying we're going to buy this company for X amount of dollars. They're coming in the side door and building their own. They're like at a flea market. They've got tables at a flea market, and they're putting their product on the table, and folks are walking by, and they're looking to score customers that way in this whole thing, rather than buy the flea market or buy the building or buy the biggest booth in the flea market. These guys are in there already, and they've hired their people and are still hiring people. Now they're promoting it through media. They're ready now to talk. This is big news for us. GameStop is ready to start talking about what this is going to be for them through media that they've got that are obviously fans of theirs, and Wall Street Journal is one of them, and that is important. That is legit. Okay, there you go. We're at 54,600 volume now at 99.49. We are 24 minutes away from opening. We're going to see what's going to happen. DQ is saying Beach Boy last trade on those was 336. That's probably a good bid for the opening. BR One-Onic sold my GameStop at 110, bought into Matterport at 9. Now I'm stuck and I can't get back into GameStop. Let's see. Yeah, that's right. Smaller correction. GameStop didn't announce anything a few weeks ago. It was their first major announcement in a long while. A few weeks ago, they didn't say anything. That's right. It was done through the media. I mentioned that earlier. I might have mentioned this on my pre-market show for gold members. They did not do a press release a few weeks ago. They did a release through the Wall Street Journal as a coordinated, whatever. And here we go again now with more. Beach Boy, DQ, thanks. That seems fair. DQ, Beach Boy, I'm doing something similar for my calls that expire tomorrow. Might not max my profit, but I should make a profit at least. That was a Wall Street Journal rumor piece, not official news. Exactly. And we have another one today now with at least eight other media sources. So this is a coordinated deal going on here. I think this is going to be really something. It's smart on GameStop's part, says Martin. They specifically planned this announcement for today, knowing the insane amount of failure to delivers that have to be dealt with, and maybe that's part of it too. I don't know. Let's see. Uncle Bruce, I was planning on picking up another 100 to 200 GameStop around 96 this morning. If I got that low, think it'll get down there, or should I just buy it now in the pre-market? I don't know. Yeah, can't help you there. That is a mystery to me completely. 55,000 volume. We're trading at $100 and a penny at the moment. I have no idea what kind of interest there is in the opening of this stock going into trading. We're trading on the New York Stock Exchange. Your guess is as good as mine. And as the morning wears on, will buying come in? Is there a serious interest in the stock from Australia? Those folks in Australia might not be able to buy it right now in the pre-market. They may not be able to get it through the pre-market system. They might be held up until the opening to get in. I'm not saying that there's a wave of buying from Australia, but what if there is overseas interest in the stock? If they can't buy on the pre-market, then everything we see here is just domestic, U.S. only. And remember, only a certain percentage of brokerage firms in the U.S. and Canada allow pre-market trading. It's a very small number. The pre-market is like 1/10 of a regular market. So I don't know. Is there a couple 100,000 shares of interest in the stock in the first 10 minutes of opening? We'll see. We'll be here. 21 minutes. We'll know. Anyway, there you go. What else? Yeah. Is anyone else frustrated with Matterport being grouped in with the Facebook vaporware metaverse? you just certain stocks get sucked into a vortex unfairly. And it's up to you to make the move about it. Only you can get in there and take advantage of a sale if you've got the notion to want to do so. Um, uh, Sell-offs are not fair and they're not pretty, and that's just the way it goes. We've got Rocket Lab down 23 cents. We have SoFi down 49. We've got Matterport off 51 right now. 23andMe is down 7 cents. I'm showing Spire down 14 cents. ATIP down 7 cents. Nothing on Smart Rent. We're showing a 36-cent drop on Cyxtera, $2 drop on Apple, 32-cent drop on Goldman Sachs, a 35-cent pullback on Cisco, and we have Tesla down $26 a share so far this morning as we're coming into the opening. We're showing the Dow off 141 points. If I've got my bearings correct here, I've got there we go, right there. I've got S&P down 64. I've got Nasdaq down 412, as I suspected it would be lower. I'm showing Facebook at 247.50, down $75, down 23.3%. We're watching, all the other stocks coming into opening here that are going to be sucked in along with it, and we'll see how long they last at the lower end. We'll find out if the Twitters of the world and the Pinterests and the others recover quicker or not. Something just fell down out there. I don't know what that is. Not sure what's going on. Hang on one second. I just heard something fall in the kitchen. Let me see what's going on. Don't know what it is. No, what happened? Something fell. Something fell down. No idea. I'm on the air. I have no idea. No idea. All is well. When it's 6:12 in the morning and you hear pots and pans falling in the kitchen, you wonder, what is that? There's not supposed to be anybody there, and you go there and there is no one there, and you don't see anything falling, and you wonder what happened. And there's no one in the house, and Jennifer's going, I don't know what's going on. Was that you? No. Was that you? No. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, something's going on. Anyway, welcome to the fun times in a rental property. You never know what to expect. Anyway, never a dull moment. Folks, what can I say? We are looking for an interesting opening, to say the least. $100 a share on GameStop, volume 57,000. We got the Dow down 140. We've got S&P down 65. We have Nasdaq down 422. So we don't have a good market for the news that came out for GameStop. Like, the market is not, conducive to a wonderful opening. But GameStop is in its own universe, as we well know, and they're coming out with news, and they're not stopping what they're going to do, and they're moving ahead. So we'll see what's going to happen here. I'm stoked. I'm excited. I love it. I wanted news, and we're getting it, and I don't care how we get it. This is a tip. This is a hint to all other public companies out there that don't have a big time promotion department. If you're a former SPAC and you're trying to get exposure, here's one way to do it. Find media contacts that you can find a way to get news out. I don't know how this is actually coordinated like it is, but I'm thrilled that within 30 seconds, 8 or 10 different media outlets all released the same news on GameStop simultaneously at 7 a.m. Eastern this morning, at 4 o'clock my time. around the globe. Very interesting to see what's going to happen. Ghostbusters, who you going to call? That's right. That's right. Great time to average now. And that's what I kept telling myself, laugh out loud, says Olivia. There you go. Well, we'll see how this plays out. 99.52. We're jumping between 99 and 100, 101 right now. 57,700 with 16 minutes to go before we open for trading. The Dow now down 158, a little bounce off the low, it looks like. S&P is down 68, and we've got the Nasdaq down 435. Just refreshing my screen. It looks like the Dow is at its lowest level of the pre-market, but it's down 0.43 of a percentage point. It's not even a half a point. S&P down 1.46 points, and the Nasdaq down 2.84. Oil down 62 cents a barrel, 87.64. Jobless claims fall to 238,000, according to Barron's. That could be good for the market, or bad, I don't know. And apparently there's a headline saying something about along the lines that an ISIS leader killed in a U.S. Special Forces raid in northwest Syria. We've been hearing about some kind of a raid, and now it's official. Whoever they were targeting, they got. And that's another bad guy out of the way, I guess. And there you have it. That's what's coming out through the media right now. Welcome one, welcome all to the show. See how this game plays out. 196 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate all of you for that. It's great that you're here. Welcome one, welcome all to the show here for February the 3rd, Thursday. Going to be interesting to see how everything plays and comes together. Again, a quick recap of some of our favorites. I have Rocket Lab down 31 cents. I've got SoFi off 48. I've got GameStop at 99.60.61. I've got Matterport at 8.14, down 58 cents. I've got 23andMe now only down 9 cents at 4.60. I think that's been coming on all morning. Spire is now off 14. ATIP showing down 7 cents pre-market. I have nothing on Smart Rent. I'm showing Sextera at 11.48, down 36. I've got Apple down $1.94. Goldman down 57 cents. Cisco down 38 cents. Tesla down 27. Over on Facebook, we're showing a 247.35 market off $75.65, 23.4% drop. Volume 8 million in the pre-market, which isn't that heavy. That's light volume, but it is down volume. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It is down volume. We'll just have to see how this plays itself out as the opening comes through. The Dow now down 130. Actually improving. S&P down 63, NASDAQ down 404. UK bond yield spike as Bank of England hikes and ECB stands pat. So the UK is on its own. They're raising rates, and the European Union is not. The European Union is in recession, and the UK is trying to calm things down with inflation. They decided to raise rates. But the UK is having all kinds of other problems with its Brexit policies. Unfortunately for UK businesses, you want to do business in Europe right now? Paperwork nightmare regarding import restrictions and duties and paperwork, and it's absolutely costing Britain dearly. They are really getting hit with all the paperwork that they are now subject to because of Brexit. They voted their way out, and now they are paying the price. Alphabet, Google down $57.73. At 29.03, not much of a pullback there, just a little. The U.S. unemployment claims dropped 23,000 to 238 as Omicron wave relents, so that's probably positive. The Dow now down only 108, a little better now. S&P down 60, NASDAQ down 397 with 11 minutes to go before we open for trading. Amazon was going down in sympathy this morning with Facebook. I show it now down $135 a share to $28.79. Amazon, I think, comes out with earnings tonight, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm showing a headline here. More than 90 of the tech-heavy NASDAQ 100 are falling, led by Facebook parent Metaverse. So, yeah, Meta is definitely infecting all the NASDAQ 100s. The question will be how much and for how long. That is the problem. I just want to take a look here at ARC Innovations. The ARC Innovation ETF, Kathy Wood's ETF, the low on ARC was 64.35 in the open market in the last week or so. It's right now at $70, down 315 in the pre-market. It's not that far off. It is off a little, yeah, 4%. But not like the Facebooks of the world and others, because remember, Kathy Woods' ETF doesn't own Facebook. She doesn't have it. She has Tesla, Roku, Teladoc, Zoom Video, Coinbase, Unity Software, Spotify, Twilio, Exact Sciences, and UiPath or UiPath. Those are her top holdings, as far as I can tell you. She doesn't have Facebook in her innovation fund. She doesn't have Amazon. She doesn't have Apple. The top fangs. She doesn't have the only big one she has is Tesla. The only one she has. So it's not doing as badly as the rest of them are. Coming in now to 9 minutes to go. We're at on the Dow down 127. S&P down 62 and NASDAQ at 401. That is where we're at right here. And Lagarde, who runs the Fed over in Europe, the central bank, she says high inflation, at least 50% caused by energy prices. She's not worried about inflationary effects of energy. That comes and goes all the time. So she understands where the inflation is really coming from for Europe. Energy, of course, is a big component of that. And so they're not raising rates in Europe. They're not even talking about raising rates in Europe, which will keep rates muted elsewhere. Because remember, if you're a business of any strength at all and you do global work around the world, and you find that a U.S. banker wants to charge you 5% interest for a business loan, you can go to Europe and borrow from those guys at 2%, 1.5%. And utilize capital there. So, there's money. Money can be borrowed from whomever wants to lend it to you. There's no restriction that you have to borrow it from a U.S. bank. I mean, who says that? The world has changed a lot in the last 30 years. It used to be that if the U.S. rates went up, everybody's rates went up. Not the case anymore. It's not necessarily the case. We'll see. GameStop now back to 101, 101.10 right now on the pre-market with 8 minutes to go. Watching the opening here to see how that's going to go. DQ says that sound of pots and pans flying, that was the sound of my portfolio hitting the bottom. Who are you going to call? Right on. Let's go. I'm glad we're all here laughing at how much money we're losing. Losing money with friends. Let's see. Yeah, British shilling. Judging by the market's reaction to SoFi completing their bank charter, no doubt GameStop will go down on the good news. That's how it seems to be lately. Let's see. Thumbs up says Steady Mystic. Thank you. JW, we have 218 thumbs ups. And now, Olivia, I'm at 223. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate this. And let's see. Yes. Yeah, we may be screwed in the UK, but at least our PM is a bit of a laugh. He's entertaining. I'll tell you that. George, we've got he's number 229 on the thumbs up chart. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up button for us. We do appreciate that. We are trying to get ready for this opening here in 6 minutes or less. 243 thumbs ups are in the bin. I thank you very much for that. And on the watch list right now, we'll see. We've got GameStop now at 101.45, 101.49 on 61,000. We're up $1.40 there. Rocket Lab still showing 911 down 31, SoFi down 48 cents. We've got Matterport off 62. We got 23andMe down 9. We have Spire down 14. ATIP down 7. Doesn't look like much in the way of changes here. It looks like everything is about the same. We'll see how the market opens when we start trading in about 5.5, 6 minutes from now. 101.50 on GameStop, up $1.46, coming on a little bit here as we're coming into the opening. We'll see if there's more oomph behind it once we get started. All righty. Yeah, well, let's see. Any more indications? I say ARK is down $3 to $70.14. And just wait for this to reload. Let's see what else is happening on some of our other favorites here. 101.38 now on GameStop at the moment. Let's see if I can get this to speed up. Boy, that's slow. Facebook 246.50, down 76.50 a share right now. And Amazon right now is indicating a drop of 159.43 at 28.52, down 5.2%. That's indications at the moment. So Amazon is under pressure. Let's take a look here. SoFi, yeah, traded at 750,000 on SoFi, 1170 last trade. We've been as high as about 1188 maybe. And we were down to 1160 just a little while ago. We're now 1170. And what else have we got going on here? Take a look here. Google is at 2906, down 53.93. The Dow off 120 now. That's a third of a percentage point. A 62-point drop on S&P and a 409-point drop on NASDAQ for the moment. Okay. Matterport 818, down 54 cents last trade on 125,000. It looked like it was down as low as 808 at one point over an hour ago. 818 at the moment, still down 54 cents on Matterport. GameStop 101.38 to 101.50. 4 minutes to go, and we'll get going on this trading day to see what's coming our way. We're here. We're not going anywhere. You're not shaking us away. We're here to watch it all. Oh, my. 115 volume, by the way, on Sextera. So that 1177 last trade on Sextera, down 7. It's on 115 shares. So how accurate is that? I don't know. It is what it is. Thank you, Nick and John and Dave, for becoming thumbs uppers today and letting us know where you're at. Appreciate this. 238 now and climbing. And we're the only group we know that has fun no matter what direction the market goes, says Sean and Wendy. Good morning, everybody. Let's see what else is going on. Let's go. Watching Qualcomm this morning. It came out with strong numbers, but the stock went down. Quite interesting how that played out. We're at 101.50, 101.01 on GameStop. And we're 2 minutes away from starting it off. The Dow off 115, S&P down 62, and NASDAQ down 408 points. Let's see. And I don't know what else is going on there. Let's see what happened. Cam is number 272 on the thumbs up meter. Thank you, Cam. And let's go. 277 here, says Eric. Right on. Eric, thanks, buddy. 277 thumbs up, so we're coming. DQ says 90 seconds, Larry. You got 90 seconds. Hit the bell. Rock and roll, baby. Here we go. Gody is saying to Sean and Wendy, this is what I love about this channel. Makes sitting through the red so much more tolerable. We all lean on each other, help each other through the downtimes. More news on Spire, says Ghost Whisper. Every time that comes out, they go down. John Bickman, 283 thumbs up, Bruce. You are at 283. I'm showing 288 now. This is awesome, guys. Thank you for hitting those thumbs ups for us. We appreciate that. 101.25 on GameStop. Coming into the opening here in just a minute. Looks like Rocket Lab's a little better, down only 26. SoFi down only 36 now. Matterport's still down 51. 23andMe down a dime. Spire off 14. ATIP down 7 cents. Cyxtera down only 8 cents. Coming on, getting ready to start trading. Larry is going to hit the bell in just less than a minute. Thank you, everybody. And there we go. Scott wondering if I should take a loan to buy at these levels. I don't know if I'd recommend that. Curious what happens with Facebook, says Olivia Ferrigan. T minus 10 seconds, and Larry has done it. Larry has hit the bells, and you know what that means. We're up and running. We're trading now. It's official. You can't stop this. You think you can, but you can't. You can't stop this. Now the question is, what is going to happen with the opening of this market, and what kind of carnage will there be? How long will it last? And do we actually have upticks coming on some of our stocks? Watching to see the trading going through here as the opening trades start to filter through the markets. Thank you, Larry, again for that. Olivia smiling. Evans hit the thumbs up for Bruce. Thanks, Evan. Appreciate it. We're down 133 on the Dow at this early moment, waiting to see where we're at. Now I'm showing 112 on the negative side on the Dow, 65 on the S&P, 364 on NASDAQ. GameStop, I think we have it at 101.49 right now, up a little bit here, up about $1.50. My big S iPad is having trouble reloading. Of course, that's because of the load on everything, I guess. Let's take a look over here. Refresh on CNBC. We're showing the Dow off 127, S&P down 66, the NASDAQ down 355, the Russell 2000 down 21 points, which is actually not the worst performer, only down a percentage point. S&P and NASDAQ are worse off. The VIX is up 177 to 2386, not too terrible. We've had such a drop on the VIX from the 30s down to the 20 range, so this isn't so bad. We are looking at, hang on here as we switch everything over. Here we go. We've got a 34-cent drop on Rocket Lab. We're down 42 cents on SoFi. GameStop now at $100.25, up 20 cents. Matterport down 40. ME down 18 cents. Spire down 11. Physical. ATIP down 9. Smart Rent down a dime. Cyxtera down 15. Apple down $1.16 to 174.68. We have Goldman down $1.50 to 361.47. Cisco down 31 cents, and Tesla down 11.94. Tesla definitely doing better than what everything was looking like earlier. We are following a lot of stuff simultaneously here. Welcome one, welcome all. Let's see what's going. I'm scared to be excited, says Steady Mystic. Zeta State, I'm thumbs up number 302. Welcome, everybody. Thank you, for those of you already, for 300 thumbs ups on this show. Appreciate it. We have the Dow right now showing a drop of 185. Rocket Lab at $9, down 42 cents. We got SoFi at 11.74. down 41 cents. GameStop at $100.02, down 2 cents. Matterport, $8.45, down 27 cents. ME down 13. Spire down a nickel. ATIP down 9 cents. Smart Rent down a dime. Cyxtera down 16. Over at AMC, $14.90, down 52 cents. The low of the day, $14.87. I read last night more news on AMC. It looks like AMC announced yesterday they were going to try to raise $500 million to replace some of their debt. And then it turns out that AMC was getting more interested parties wanting to lend it money. And so they accepted $950 million in cash on a brand new 7-year loan arrangement around the 7% mark, and they're now paying off 10.5% debt with that money. And so they're paying off higher interest rate debt down to 7.5% debt, $950 million. That's about 20% of the total amount they owe the world. The question is, will they do more of this going forward? Now, that didn't help the stock yesterday. It went down no matter what. But it is now at 15.10, down about 30 something, 35 odd cents. So that's AMC's story. Robinhood down 35 cents, Vanik down 6.71, Home Depot down $4, IBM down $1.25, Microsoft down 4.48, Apple down 161, Goldman down 2.30, Cisco down 55 cents. Facebook down $82 to $240. Amazon is off 162 to 28.50. Tesla down 13.80. Google down only $29. Bed Bath Beyond down 61 cents. BlackBerry down 15 cents. Royal Caribbean down 74 cents to 80.50. JP Morgan off $1.50. Costco down about $3.91. Nvidia down $8. Twitter down $2.50 to $34. Netflix off $11.90 to $4.17. Snowflake Inc. down $11.50 to $2.56. Moderna down $2.80 to $1.66. Let's see. Coinbase up $7. Boeing down $1.30 to $2.06. So we have some losses. Yeah, we do. The Dow now is showing a loss of 230 points, which is 2/3 of a percentage point right now. S&P down 68 and NASDAQ down 329. NASDAQ was down over 400 in the pre-market. It's down 314 now on the NASDAQ index, so it's not quite as bad off as it appeared that it was going to be. The Dow now has recovered about 50 points here. We're now down 188 from the 200 range. The Dow seems to be improving a little bit. We'll see. We're only down half a percentage point on the Dow. SoFi holding $12 now, down 16 cents. The low of the day on SoFi, $11.57. We're back to 12. That's pushing the high of the day on 3.5 million on SoFi. Rocket Lab, the low was $8.95. We're now $9.07. Still down 35 cents, 185,000 volume. On GameStop, $100.82, up 78 cents. The low, $99.20. The high, $101.63. 266,000 opening volume on GameStop. Not incredibly strong, not incredibly weak, but it is 266. Matterport, 870, down 2 cents now. The low was 824. We're only off 2 cents on Matterport on 800,000 volume. That's a big snapback. ME got down to 448, is now 463 near the high of the day, down 6 cents on 129,000. Nice turnaround there. Spire was as low as 258. It's now 268, only down 2 cents on Spire, 25,000. No volume on Spire. ATIP is off 3 cents. It was down to 295. It's now 305. We've snapped back a dime on 47,000. So all of our stocks are snapping up here. Smart Rent is unchanged at the moment. No changes, no trades. Sextera is 1168, down 16, and that is the low of the day, but it's only 2,300 volume. So we have no volume yet to get excited about. AMC just went green at 1545. AMC went green for a moment. So we'll see how this plays out. The Dow now still showing a loss of 235. So we're back down to 0.7% of a loss. We've got Rocket Lab at 905, 907 now, down 35. It's changing quickly. SoFi 1194, down 22. GameStop plus 6 cents to $100.10. Matterport down a penny. ME down 6. Spire down 2. ATIP down 3 cents. Spire down a dime, and Sextera down 22. No serious losses on our portfolio here on most of our stocks. Watching all this activity. Apple down only 91 cents. Goldman Sachs down $1.04. Facebook is the loser at $2.39 a share. 237 was the low. We're at 239, down 83, 32 million volume. It is getting flushed out. The Facebook price now at 238 means that the price earnings multiple is 17 times. That's actually as low as this is going to get. 17-time PE multiple for Facebook. not outrageously expensive. Amazon down, however, $136. It's still 56 times earnings, and those come out tonight. Now they were down to 28.08. They're at 28.75 now. A $67 recovery on Amazon already. Still down on the day. Tesla down 9.30. We're coming back on. Google up $8. Google has turned it around, gone green. Bed Bath Beyond down 38, BlackBerry down a dime. So we've got a serious green arrow on that one on Google. GameStop still up 23 cents, $100.27. The high of the day, 101.63, 314,000 volume. We have higher volume than normal on GameStop, and it is holding a gain right at the moment, up 47 cents. Matterport up 4 to 876. Matterport has now traded 1 million shares. It was as low as 824 this morning. For a moment, it is now 876 at the high of the day on almost 1.1 million volume. 196 loss on the Dow. We're turning that around yet again. We'll see how severe these losses stay. Rocket Lab now at 916, still off 26 cents, but it has recovered from 895. 21-cent recovery. This is the high of the day. 217,000. Rocket Lab is coming on. SoFi down only 15 cents here. It's around $12. The S&P down 54 and NASDAQ down 268. NASDAQ is improving. Google has a lot to do with it. It went green. AMC unchanged. IBM down 64 cents, Home Depot down 380, Microsoft down $3, Apple down 130, Goldman Sachs up 96 cents to 364, Cisco down 53, Facebook still showing an $83 loss, Amazon down 137, Tesla down 10, Google back down again. Now it's down $14, but it came back a ways here. We're watching a lot of moderation all of a sudden on these markets. Down 172 on the Dow. We're back about 150 points from its loss. Is that right? No, about 60 points. We're down about 60 more than this. Okay. Lots happening here at the same time. I'm trying to read 20 things at the same time. Matterport up 7 cents. GameStop now 98.50. And we'll see if stink bids get hit there. What else? Apple not dipping as much as I thought it would. Yeah, Michael, this one, this could be an all-day event for you. As we watch it ebb and flow, there may be waves of support and resistance on Apple, because Apple's had a good run this week. But yes, it is now 174.53, the low 174.06. It is towards the lower end of its range at the moment, and we'll see if there's more weakness coming in there, which will help you on your contract. Goldman up $1.19 again. Cisco down only 47 cents. Facebook at $240, down $83. Tesla down 10, and Google down 990. The Dow down 183. SoFi down only a nickel at 12.11. GameStop 99.62, down 42 cents. All right. Do you think at these levels that Facebook is a buy? I think Facebook needs to flush itself out over the next few days. There's always a chance that there might be a one little low trade. May have happened already. Might happen. Will Facebook go back to 300 very quickly? We don't think so. The next quarter is not expected to be much better than the last one. So we might be consolidating around this neighborhood. But there are those who will buy long contracts, like a year out, on Facebook. And they'll buy it at around this level, and they'll just sit there and wait it out and cross their fingers. And if they're right and the stock pops up $30 in the next couple of months, they've got a nice trade on contract. But you got that kind of spare cash and patience, more power to you. But I don't know if it's a real buy right now. Theoretically, of course, you could buy in the money calls now on Facebook, and write poor man covered calls right now on Facebook. I mean, you can try that. Again, I throw my hands up in the air and go, I don't know. I just don't know. 888 on Matterport, up 16 cents. We're up 20 on GameStop. We're up 2 cents on SoFi. We've got green arrows showing up now on a bunch of our stocks. ME down 3, Spire down 2.5, ATIP down 5 cents, SmartRent down only 8 cents. We have single penny losses on a bunch of our stocks. Nicholas says, go SoFi. SoFi just walked through 12, says John. Yeah, 12.18. We're up 3 cents. We've got some stuff going on here. Anyway, what else is going on? SoFi wants to stay above 12 right now. Let's go. Let's go is right. Did you see that GameStop documentary? Have not seen it yet. No time. I'm not sure if I can get it. Let's see. British Ceiling, I love listening to this commentary of the stocks. Makes it sound way more exciting than it looks on my Google Finance watch list. I do what I can. Oh, man. Zed, I'm still waiting to buy back my 200 shares of GameStop at 95. Hit it once, please, says Zed Estate. There you go. We know we got a buy order at 95. 99.58 on GameStop, down 46 cents. If it drops $4.57, there's a buyer waiting right there. That much we know. All right, that much we know. Matterport, 886 up 14 cents. ME down 7, Spire down 7, GameStop down 66, SoFi down 12, Rocket Lab down 28. The Dow down 268.89. We're at the low of the morning. This first half hour is the shakeout. Let's see how much goes, and then we'll find out if there's a recovery and how far will it be. The NASDAQ down 305, S&P down 66 points at the moment. Another headline now, Barron's is now doing the story on GameStop. GameStop partners with Immutable X to kickstart NFT initiative. That's the headline on Barron's. The stock of GameStop down 157, 98.47. That's where we're at right now. DQ, my Cisco stink bit just hit. Rock and roll. Wait, Olivia, did you hit GameStop and take a long vacation? It looks like the street got the charter memo. Go SoFi. Holy moly, Nicholas says down, but SoFi and Matterport are rocketing. Olivia, I took some profits on GameStop, vacationed, came back and worked, and re-entered when it was low. Nice going. I thought so, Olivia. Congratulations, says nice. I need a break from the stocks for a bit last year, Thanks. Sean, good morning. Did we talk about how SoFi acquisition of GPB is now complete? That was yesterday. Yes, we did talk about that. DM is saying that GameStop will use Immutable X as their first layer 2 NFT integration for trading and minting other than Loopring. Okay, what it means, I don't know. Does it make the stock go up? That's what I'm hoping for. This is from the 8K, says DM, the 8K filing. So Loopring confirmed as well in the 8K. That's interesting, actually. Thank you, DM, for bringing that to our attention. Now Loopring is officially in an SEC filing of some kind, in some way, with GameStop. 98.54 is where it's at. That's all I can tell you. We're down 150 on the stock. Michael, stinkbit hit to buy back Apple contracts. Now run up. Right on, man. Way to go on that one. Apple down 165, and you got a stink bid in there. Way to go. The Dow down 297, S&P down 70, NASDAQ down 319, oil down 60 cents a barrel. That's where we're at. British shilling. That explains why Loopring is down today. Olivia's laughing. DQ, Uncle Bruce says, I believe you, but I don't understand you. That's right, because people can't read, says DM. Olivia, you're affiliated with GameStop? That's a big mistake, buddy. You shouldn't be affiliated with this company. Oh, no. That's the wrong thing to do. What can I say? 98.52 on GameStop, down $1.51. The volume on GameStop, 465,000. Should be an interesting day today. We're down 295 on the Dow. The shakeout is in the middle of the first half hour at the moment. We'll see what happens. Rocket Lab at 914, down 28. SoFi 1190, down 26. GameStop down 84 cents to 99.22. Matterport down 2 cents to 870. ME down 13 to 456. Spire down 8 cents to 262. ATIP down 8 cents to $3. Smart Rent down 6 cents to 7.76. Dare down 28 to 11.56. These losses are nothing burgers. This is absolutely nothing burgers. The markets are doing way worse than what we've got here. That's fine. Let's see what happens because people can't read, says DM. People can't read. That's what it was. SoFi was doing what now? DM, British Shilling, IMX isn't on Convoy, so I hold my LRC. DQ, Vilba, SoFi went for a run. Then it noticed you standing there. It went the other way. British Shilling, I'm holding LRC too. Olivia, you sure? I thought I saw IMX on Coinbase. Maybe it was the wrong one, Olivia saying to DM. Oops, she's saying. Alrighty, we've got the market now down 329 on the Dow, getting the shakeout happening here. Rocket Lab off 33 cents, SoFi down 31, GameStop down $1.98 to 98.06, Matterport down 11, ME down 15, Spire down 11, ATIP down 8, Smart Rent down 6, Xterra down 27, AMC is down 22 cents to 15.20, Robinhood was down 7, it's now up 5 cents on Robinhood up to 14.07. Vanik Vectors down 5.51. Home Depot down 5.24. IBM down 49 cents. Microsoft down 4.83. Apple down $1.70. Goldman now down 79 cents. Cisco, it's under by 56 cents. Facebook 240.91, down $82. The low of 237 for Facebook, trading at 240 and 98 cents right now, down $82 on 49 million shares on Facebook. Amazon down $160, 28.51 right now. Tesla down $11.91. Google down $9. Make that $11. Google just changed, down $11. Bed Bath & Beyond down 44 cents. BlackBerry down 18. Royal Caribbean down 56 cents. Norwegian down 21. Carnival down 24. Target down 3.94. JP Morgan down 66. Costco down $1.86. Walmart down 59 cents. Nvidia down 7.15. Disney is off 2.36. eBay down 93. Twitter down 2.19 to 34.32. We got American Airlines down 14 cents to 16.82. Netflix down $5 to 4.24. And we have red everywhere else right now. The Dow down 276, trying to come back a bit, down 269. And GameStop 98.60, down 144. That's where we're at right now. 98.54 on GameStop, down $1.50 at the moment here. Thank you all of you for being here this morning, hanging out with your buddy Uncle Bruce as we're watching the opening half hour come and go, and we're going to see what this market really has going with it or not. Thank you for joining us and subscribing to us and becoming members of the channel and commenting. You guys are great. It's great to have you here. Really great to have you here. We have 342 thumbs ups. Man, this is awesome sauce. We need 58 more. We've got 400 in a pretty short period of time. I thank you all for hitting those thumbs up buttons today and giving us some early momentum. Sure is nice to see this coming through like it is. 342 thumbs ups coming around. Fabulous. What else have we got happening here? Let's take a look on that. There we go. The Dow down 293, S&P down 67, NASDAQ down 305, oil down 14 cents. And what else? Okay, coming through here. Whew. Let's go. Good morning, everybody. Should be my last day of this COVID business. Took me down, says Chrome Punisher. I do have the vaccine. I don't know if it helped me make it or not. So bad, but I'm here today. Let's make some money moves. Chrome Punisher, welcome back. Infinity Turbine is saying, I am thumbs up number 338 right on. And I promise I won't ask if Spire is going to delist. Thank you for not asking me that question. Infinity Uncles, are you going on Wonder of the Seas Royal Caribbean cruise March the 4th? No plans to go on any cruises in the near future at all. We might be on cruise ships, but they might be Europe for this summer. That might be our first cruises. So I won't be joining anyone there. Olivia says, Chrome Punisher, we hope you're feeling better. Bama Babe, glad you are better. Chrome Punisher, thank you all. Yes, I'm feeling way better today. My daughter had it. She had the Omicron, and it took her 5 days to come completely through it, and then just build from there. DM Chrome Punisher, it's a good thing you had it. If you had a breakthrough case with it. Get well, says Joe to Chrome Punisher. Rob, wait, what's this? Spire is delisting. Saying ain't so. You can't be serious. No. Oh my God. The Dow is off 357. I think we're at the low of the day on the Dow. Let's see if we're hitting it here. Yep, we're at the low of the day on the Dow, down 357. See if this is it. Rocket Lab off 31 cents. SoFi down 29. GameStop at 98.64, down $1.40. Matterport off a nickel. That's all. ME down 17. Spire down 12. ATIP down 9. Smart Rent down 7. Cyxtera down 26 cents. We got the S&P down 74 points. We have NASDAQ down 335. That's where we're at right here on this market. Oh my, down 351 on the Dow Jones. Olivia's laughing out loud. Saying ain't so, Bruce. Please, we're not delisting, are we? No. Oh my God. 98.51 on GameStop. How many shares? GameStop volume 537,000. SoFi volume at 1188 right now. Volume 8.1 million on SoFi. The low was 1157. That was the opening on SoFi. We got up to 1222. Now we're at 1186, down 30 cents. So see if we have another buy wave coming on that one. Rocket Lab at 912. The low was 895. Volume 296,000. Now we're at 914 on Rocket Lab, down 28 centinos. The Dow down 336 at the moment. GameStop 98.64. Matterport 866, down 6 cents. We started off the day at 824. Then we rocketed up to 891. Now we're at 866, down 6 cents. Volume of 2.35 million on Matterport. It's being bought up. ME 455 on 273,000. The low 448, the high 466, now 455. We're only trading 18-cent range here on ME today. All right, down 13. Spire down 9 at 261. ATIP at 299.5, down 8.5 cents. Smart Rent at 770, down 6 cents. And Cyxtera down 26 cents, 11.58. AMC off 17 cents at 15.25. The low was right after the opening on AMC, down to 14.87. Then it went up to 15.65. Now we're at 15.25. We're still down 17 cents on 7 million on AMC. Okay, down 316 on the Dow. We're coming up a little bit, just a titch, just a little. 99.25 on GameStop. Okay, who's delisting? Pickcomb wants to know. What's going to happen? Does it get a fair chance to trade if it's delisted? Laughing out loud. We need that delisting. We need to delist that question. Good morning. Who's delisting? I had happily only 2 days hard Omicron symptoms, says Blair, and in the end, I didn't think that it was so easy to get through it without a vaccine. Interesting. Hexocorp is much more likely to delist than Spire ever will. Rob, John, I thought GameStop was also delisting along with Meta. John, sounds good to us. Delist them all, says John. Sounds good to me. All of them out. 311 on the down dip now on the Dow. We're definitely a little better, not a lot, but a bit. We're down 68 on S&P. We're down 321 on the NASDAQ. This is coming up to the half-hour mark of the opening. The first 30 minutes we're going to find out, like I said. Let's see what the first 30 minutes gives us. Are we going to lock in a low in the first 30 minutes and recover from here? Is that the dealio? Because we're off on all kinds of them. Are we at the low of the day on these stocks? What is going to happen now? Matterport's only down 2 cents. This is not much of a sell-off here. Very good, actually. Okay, Uncle Bruce, I know you don't follow AT&T, but news: AT&T 4 shares will equal one spin-off lower of dividends to 27 cents. Thanks for your conservative nephew, says John. Right on, buddy. Yeah, there's moves being made on AT&T. I think they're trying to juice up the AT&T stock by doing the spin-off of the Time Warner thing. So time will tell how all this plays out. Let's see. All you need to know is that Spire has been enlisted in my portfolio. Right on, AZ. Thanks, buddy. JJ, COP beat earnings estimates this morning. COP made a new 52-week high right after the opening bell. Now down due to profit taking and market trending. Possible poor man covered call possibility. Uncle Bruce. COP. I don't even know what COP is. What is COP? I can't think of it. Joanne, delist the lampshade, please. Splair, thanks, Olivia. Fadigan, Ryan Cohen's ambition is to delist his customers. Oh, gosh. Well, 315 on the Dow. We're kind of leveling out here. Rocket Lab down 32, SoFi down 38. GameStop 98.50 down 154. Matterport down 11, ME down 19, Spire down 11. The PFP shows my loyalty to this channel, says Splair. It will take time to replace it with honor. Again, I don't know what that means. Gaudi, there is a COP police joke in there, but it would probably be in bad taste. Ryan Cohen slander, says Olivia. The JJ COP equals ConocoPhillips. Energy company. Yes, now I see. Yeah, don't follow the energy companies very, very, very closely. We're down 52 cents on oil. 87.72. We're way overpriced here. Profile picture, Bruce. PFP profile picture. There you go. Thank you for the help, everybody. Dow's down 305 to 311 right now. GameStop down 180 to 98.24. I would not be writing calls on GameStop right now. Would not be doing that. This sell-off, we're just going to see what this market sell-off has. Let it dissipate and then figure out from there what's going on. GameStop at $98, down 204. Buy back your calls, lock in some profits, and let's see what happens. Just stand by. Okay. What is going to happen? Oh, my. 309 is the Dow drop right now. Okay. No clue, Uncle Bruce. Don't worry. Don't worry about what PFP means. We got to keep the Uncle Bruce up with these lingos. You got to keep him going here. He's out of touch, man. 66 and old. I mean, this guy knows nothing. Thank you, everybody, for helping me out. We're down 308 on the Dow. Now we're down 315 on the Dow. We're down 71 on S&P. We're down 348 on NASDAQ. When will buy programs kick in? That's what I'm wondering about on these indexes, because I think we've bottomed out. We may have bottomed out here temporarily for the day. I don't know. The Dow, speaking of buy program, it's now down 277. Just like that. 30-point buy program just came in on the Dow, down 277, just like that. Wow. Okay, he's old. Got to spoon feed those acronyms to him, says John. We got to help him out, man. All he knows is the markets. He doesn't know what it means, though. John, love you, Uncle B. I'm just messing with you. Oh, man. Now the Dow's down 313 again, just like that. 277, 313. The buy program came and went. Will there be another? Thank you, sir. May I have another? And let's see what this market gives us. 98.78 down 126 on GameStop. Right there. S&P down 67. The NASDAQ down 327. The Dow down 316. That's where we got it. That's where we're at, guys. That's the story here. Olivia, Bruce is the hippest 60-something guy I know. Maybe it's the Canadian in him. Well, me and Marty Short, and Mike Myers, we're all hip guys, aren't we? Jim Carrey, we're all hip. Scary to think, though, that Jim Carrey's pushing 60, Mike 60, Marty Short is pushing 70. Yikes! This bothers me. It just bothers me. I don't like it. Paul McCartney, 80. I don't like that. John Lennon, had he been around, he'd be 82 now. Yikes. He'd still be cool, I would think. John, totally, you can take the Canadian out of Canada, but you can't take the Canada out of the Canadian. There you go. All classics, says Olivia. They're all classics. 315 is the down dip on the down right now. Is this the low of the day? Are we here? Are we done now? Are we going to bounce from here? Down 299 now on the Dow. Is this it? S&P down 66. We were down in the 70s. Nasdaq down 320. We're down in the 360s. Is that all you got? Was that your plan? Was that your whole plan? The whole plan. Sell to here, and that was it. That was your whole plan. We're down 297 on the Dow. Maybe that was the whole plan. I don't know. We'll see. Facebook is going to be the culprit here. We're down $78 on Facebook at 244. The low was 237. Facebook is $7 better than the low of the day. So maybe, I don't know. Amazon down 191, Tesla down $2, Google down only $10. Google's down $10. Goldman's only down 70 cents. Apple down 95 cents. Microsoft down 381. IBM down 69 cents. That was your plan? That was your whole plan. Go down 300 and something points. That was your plan. I don't know. 306 now on the Dow. Maybe that was the plan. 98.79 on GameStop, down $1.25. That was your plan? That was your whole plan. Getter. That was your whole plan. I don't know. 99.21 on GameStop, down 83 cents. Marty Short in Captain Ron. One of the best movies ever. Absolutely. I can hear the opening music in my head right now. That was a great movie. A great movie. Captain Ron with Marty Short and with Goldie Hawn's better half, Russell. You know that guy, Russell. Something Russell something. What was his name? I can't remember. Kurt Russell. Thank you, Rob. Kurt Russell and Marty Short. Hilarious. Just hilarious. Very funny. Very funny. Okay. Let's see. Clay is saying, looking at the options for SoFi, the February 22, $14 to $14, $17 are trading around 20 cents. But March 4th calls, same strikes are double the price. Does a week make that much difference? You could be looking at bid-ask spreads. It might have been a week between trades. Clay, I don't know how accurate those quotes are. Anti-PC. So wait, let me get this straight. Wall Street Journal puts out an article about GameStop, NFTs, and rockets, but GameStop puts out legitimate news about GameStop NFTs, and it falls. Did I get this right? Andy, you got it half right, because GameStop put out the announcement, Wall Street Journal put out the announcement, Venture Beats put out the announcement, Street Insider, Markets Insider, CML Viz, The Verge, Yahoo Finance, and Decrypto, they all put out the announcement at the same time this morning, 4 a.m. my time, 7 a.m. Eastern. And the stock is $99.59 right now, down 60 cents. So we might be going up here. I don't know. Zed, no one is bonusing anywhere until GameStop goes to $95. I want to buy my stock back, says Zed. And it's got to come back there. Coyote market looks red everywhere. Coyote, anti-PC, I don't get it either. Olivia, yeah, sounds about right. Kurt Russell. Snake Plissken. Kurt Russell, that's right. Star-Lord's dad. I think I put some falafel balls into my baking oven. Russell Crowe, hey, Squirt. Thinking about the upcoming bagel time makes me hungry. DM, a Wall Street Journal's article was trying to steal the thunder to justify the after-hour short covering the night before. Credit Savage, no Captain Ron, there's no gorilla. There are no gorillas on this island. There are no gorillas. What a hilarious movie Captain Ron is. Hilarious movie. We're down 306 on the Dow. That was the whole plan. That was your plan. A $306 to $314 drop. That was your whole plan. The whole plan. I don't know. 316 right now. There's the plan. A Rocket Lab down 34. SoFi down 32. GameStop down 91 to 99.13. Our friend, our friend needs this market to get down to. Zeta State needs it down to 95. We got to get to $95 a share so we can buy stock back. That we can't go anywhere until that happens. 99.51 on GameStop. A Matterport down 26. ME down 17. Spire down 13. ATIP down a dime. SmartRent down a dime. Sextera down 16 cents. AMC down 32 cents. Robinhood down 3 cents. Vanek down 540. Home Depot down 316. IBM down 88 cents. Microsoft down 403. Apple down $1. Goldman Sachs down 4 cents. Cisco down 51. Facebook 76. 71 dip to 246, a $9 bounce back from the low of the day on Facebook. Amazon down $202 a share to 28.09. The low of the day, 28.03. Is this going to split too? It doesn't sound like it, but wouldn't that be a surprise announcement if tonight they announced they were going to split 20 to 1? Wouldn't that be something? I don't know if that's going to happen though. Tesla 910 up $5. Google down $10. Bed Bath Beyond down 46 cents. BlackBerry down 19. Royal Caribbean down 87. Oh my. Nvidia down $5. And Moderna down $3. Intel down 26. Micron down 11 centinos. GameStop 101.22 up $1.18. Just gone the other way. Gorillas, says Rob. Gorillas. I'm talking about the Wall Street Journal article from weeks ago, which made GameStop rocket to 173. Shouldn't that be happening today? Now, there you go. I hear you there. Stargate, ask Pick Nose. You could be right, Anti-PC. I don't know what to make about that. That was the whole plan. Jeez, the Savior's here. Oh, I'll never forget that guy. You know that guy. What's his name? I'll never forget him for as long as I live. Anti-PC correct. They covered failure delivers after hours. Interesting. GameStop 101.02. Maybe that's the move. Maybe that's the beginning of the run. We're up $1 to 101.12. I don't know. The Dow down 301. That was the whole plan. Down 316. That was the plan. That was at it. Rocket Lab down 33. SoFi down 34. GameStop up $1.08. Matterport down 22. ME down 17. Spire down 14. ATIP down 9.5. SmartRent down a dime. Sixtera down 15 cents. The Dow down 305. I don't know. My cousin worked with Kurt Russell in the movie Big Trouble in Little China. Cool. And what does the news mean for GameStop? GameStop just went green again. Sorry, Zed. These pretzels are making me thirsty, says Nicholas. What happened to part shares when there's a split? The pretzels, what happens to partials? Yeah, partial. Pretzels making me thirsty. It might be you end up with partial shares. You might end up like, let's say you've got 1.2 shares. Well, you got 24 now. You got 0.111 shares. You've got 22 point something shares. You might still have partials. That jump from 98 to 101 must have been Zed moving his order to 98 instead of 95. Kiwi multiply by 20, just like full shares. There you have it. GameStop, $100, 74 cents, up 70 cents. GameStop volume now, 711,000, and the jump was pretty quick from that 98 to the 100, 101 range. That was pretty quick. Up 94 cents on GameStop. Do not write options yet on GameStop. Don't be doing it. Just sit back, let it go. 101.39, up 135. Don't touch it. We're down 304 on the Dow. Up 135 on GameStop. We're down 66 on S&P, and we're down 316 on the NASDAQ. That's where we're at. Help. My wife just bought back a GameStop cover call for this Friday. She sold for $6. She paid $2 for it. A nice, quick $400. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Exactly. Speaking of Google, I researched the difference between the three from Investopedia, says Anti-PC. I have no idea what Anti is talking about there. Good morning, Jen. How are you?
Good morning.
Yeah, we have a crisis. This channel has a crisis on its hands, and it's about to be displayed to all of you.
First time ever.
This is a crisis. Yeah, look what we have. Look what we have here. Toasted brown bread with egg on it.
Fried egg sandwich.
A fried egg sandwich.
Always a go-to.
Not on a bagel.
Not on a bagel.
We didn't get out of the house yesterday because of the crazy winds. We didn't get a chance to go buy bagels.
I think it's because of the earthquakes and the strong wind. I found out what it was that fell. It was in the bathroom. It was the cover of the fan that fell. But when I went into the bathroom to see what it was, I was looking at the floor. I didn't actually look in the toilet. And because the fan is above the toilet, so the cover had fallen into the toilet and did not break. So
neither the toilet or the cover broke.
No, we're good.
So the cover for the fan fell in the toilet. That's what made that crashing noise.
That's what it was. And I thought it was in the bathroom. And I actually went in there twice to look because I was sure it was in the bathroom.
See, I went into the kitchen and there was nothing there. So it actually happened this direction, not that.
It was the second time in that I looked.
Wow.
I was looking up.
Wow.
And noticed that there was no cover on the fan anymore. I could see the light bulb.
There you go.
See?
Listen, look at this here.
Which made me now look down.
Comments. Is it the ghost crisis? DQ. It's Toast Thursday. Rob, what?
Toast Thursday. That's right.
Anti-PC is talking about Google. There's a third type of share, Class B, which are held by the founders and insiders that grant 10 votes per share. Class B shares cannot be publicly traded. Yeah. Right. Zeta State, Rob, holding my breath. Ferrigan, oh, Jesus. Oh, wow, says Olivia Gayotti. Toast time, hockey rink. But what? Olivia, good morning, Jen. DQ, I'm canceling. Auntie, laugh out loud, brown bread. Scott, unsubscribe. John Bickman, what? No bagel? That's it. I'm out. No. Splair TV, no. Rob, can I give a negative donation for the toast? Larry Titus has got the Reds symbol. That's right. Will, no wonder the markets are affected here. They're the credits average. Blasphemy, Coyote, bread. Nicholas, oh no wonder the big markets are down. Anti-PC, Friday sandwiches are good, Zed.
Oh, Friday
what the hell is that? Are you serious? DQ, I want my money back, Michael. Larry, good morning, Jen. Blair. Is this now the end of the channel? Fitz Killer. No bagel. GameStop going to 4 again. It's at 103.76 up 372. The GameStop's going higher. Scott Brewer, this is going to cost you, Brucey. The credit sandwich, no bagel. I want my $25 back. Good, sir. Olivia, Larry, laughing out loud. Diff, no bagel. No, the market's going to crash now. Sell everything. IR Aaron, toast. What? Why the face? Vilbus, Kerplunk. Kerplunk, a toast. That is a bad omen, says Bobby. Right. Coyote, bagel shorters can't cover. Joe N. No bagel. This is bad, Bobby.
Bagel shorters.
A DQ. The cover went into the toilet. Is that a stink lid?
Oh.
Is that a stink lid? No. John Bickman. Toast is bad. Mojo Bruce. Cindy B. No bagels. BD. No bagel delisted. Rob. The world's falling apart. Short. Falling apart. Toast. Ceiling fans falling into toilets. Marty Short getting older. I'm done. We're talking about Captain Ron a few minutes ago. The movie Captain Ron.
Oh, I haven't seen that in a long
I'm holding this sandwich on the plate, and while I've been holding it, the Dow is now only down 255. It's come back 50 points. Rocket Lab is only down 21 cents. Ooh. SoFi is only down 16. Thursday. GameStop is at 105.40. We're up $5 on GameStop. Don't write options yet. Do not do it. Matterport down only 14. ME down a dime. Spire down 6. ATIP down 9, Smart Rent down 8, 6 down 7. They're all coming up. AMC is positive, 26 cents. Robinhood is positive, 16 cents. We're going higher. Goldman Sachs up 41 cents. I'm holding a Friday sandwich. I haven't eaten it yet. The markets are climbing. What is it saying? Oh, the world is changing in front of our eyes.
105.
It's the bizarro Jerry world.
105.04.
Aaron, I'm going to have to unsubscribe. Mallow, an egg sandwich. Sacrilege. Splair, this is why he started to cover poor man's in the classroom. It's a plan B boycott the bagel. A Cindy B. Uncle Bruce, I could have sent you an Instacart Laugh out loud. Bill was, I think I might have just missed the stink lid, actually.
Well, and I got to tell you,
uh,
I seriously considered doing an Uber Eats and
An
ordering in a bagel for you. I thought I might have to get a bagel with cream cheese from Sherman's delivered. I considered it.
It could have taken 2 hours.
Well, exactly. You would have got it right
I would
around
have died.
lunchtime.
Oh, man.
So maybe you'll have to, we'll do that for your afternoon show. What do you think? You could have a bagel in the afternoon. Like, what is the world coming to? Everything's upside down.
I don't understand what's going on.
I don't understand.
I don't understand. This is something wrong with the world's gravitational pull?
Yeah, that's right.
What is this heavy?
But I figured fried egg sandwich, always a go-to.
It's always a go-to.
Always a go-to.
Nicholas says Wall Street is like, no soup for you.
That's right. Come back 1 year.
Come back 1 year. Well, I need to go to the coffee shop and find an old man eating a bagel. I'm very superstitious, says Joe. Zed, GameStop, 102.94, and now this
He's
sandwich.
going to go up to some strange old man and just... and then walk away.
Mikey, I'm a very reasonable guy, but I've just experienced some very unreasonable things. Cody, what bread is the best, though? AZ, to your point, Uncle Bruce, on not writing options right now, it seems that there is a possible W pattern forming on the 15-minute chart. If it doesn't get rejected, we could possibly pop up to 110.
Yeah.
105.50, we're going higher. Don't write
105.70.
options. DQ, new level, brown toast member. Rob. Oh, by the way, GameStop at 103.67. Rob, 104. These messages are old. GameStop running away with this toast news. No lamp and no bagel. DM Pop. Vilbus, I think GameStop approves of that. Their breakfast sandwich. Larry,
106.
next thing you know, rather than Yoko Ono, he'll be playing John Lennon. John Bickman. SoFi is moving up. Maybe he's onto something. Joshua, the toast triggers mass. Mother of all short squeeze, mark my words. Joe and Golden Toast membership. Gio Franco, it's just shrinkage. I was in the pool. Rob Coyote, you forgot the 10 in front of the 4. The credits average, I can deal with a red market and months of heartbreaking. I can deal with a bear market, but I can't deal with toast. Rico, wow, we have a buy wave coming into GameStop right now, 106.83. Fadigan, 105. Rob, you know what? If GameStop takes off today on a toast day, that means we might have to change to toast members instead of bagels. Coyote, stink lid. I'm laughing. AZ, we have to rename the show to Getting Toasty with Uncle Bruce. More brown bread, says Olivia. Alex, is toast the metaverse equivalent of the bagel? Coyote, new channel membership, tier wheat bread. Rob, 105.35. Well, are we getting toast badges now? Are we getting toast badges? Oh, I don't need no stinking badges. Raw John, this group is the best. Zed, that is not even a nothing burger. Praise the toast for the toast gods. DM, if everyone gets their own bread, I call sourdough. Will, I just don't take a bite of the toast. Keep holding it.
And really,
Olivia, it's working.
For classic, it should be white bread.
Please make more toast quickly. Jen Mirko, GameStop needs more brown bread. That's what we figured out. Praise Jen.
Instead of more cowbell, it's more brown bread.
If you don't eat black bread, are we even 1% Slavic? Gio asks. That hasn't even taken a bite yet. Olivia, toast the whole darn loaf. Aaron, hold up. GameStop is moving. Eat the toast. Eat the toast. Malo, human sacrifice. Dogs, cats living together. Mass hysteria. Oh, that's sweet, says Olivia. Joshua, toast for mother of all short squeezes. Coyote, third party bagels. Larry, today is a nothing hot dog. Cindy B, I bought 50 GameStop before the market and then tried to buy 50 more after the open. That's what I got. Order rejected. Day trading buying power cannot be used to purchase the security. What? Michael, Bruce, say the word and I'll send New York bagels. No shortage here. Rob, toast. Coyote, afternoon bagel. Credit Savage, he's eating toast and GameStop jumped. Quick, Aunt Jen, stuff the man full of toast and eggs. Make him burst like Humpty Dumpty. Mallow, I'm thumbs up number 374.
We'll
Olivia's
have toast
laughing.
Coming out of your ears.
Olivia saying, Jen, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Michael, what deli? My East Coast soul misses New York bagels so much. Rico, 106.42. Let's go. Kent, no wind right now. It's a beautiful morning. It's safe to venture out to Sherman.
Oh, the golf course looks horrible.
Oh, Rob, 106.58. DM, Bart, go to bed. Ooh, I thought you said to go bread. Michael, Obi-Wan Kenobi, no deli. There's a dedicated bagel store here. Splair, go QCOM. Angela, so now I've got to stop trading and go make a sandwich I didn't even know I liked. Obi-Wan told me, are you in the city? John Brinkman, Aspire moving back up a bit too. Praise the toast. Obi-Wan, Long Island. Tiff, well, if GameStop would moon today, Bruce would be condemned to never eat a bagel again. The credit Savage, 107 on GameStop. Auntie Jen, pump him full of toast. I show 105 again.
105.
Rico, Bruce, I'm so tempted to write one. Talk me off the ledge.
It's going down.
Sourdough with Bruce. What the
Oh,
face?
104.
It's coming back down. Eat the bagel. Eat the toast.
bagel.
Eat something, Bruce. Help us.
I see, and I put like the little cheese in there to make it extra.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
104.79.
104.79. Let's go.
Jump. Keep eating. Well, I'm disinfecting the lid before I touch it and put it back up.
Yeah.
Actually, before you put it up.
You mean
Even
what?
at 4'8", you're taller than I am.
There you go. Thank you, Jen.
Bye.
Oh my. Oh boy. Gio Franca, everyone knows a proper Reuben is on rye. Same with a patty melt. Oh, I'm hungry now. He's almost caught up to the chat. Keep writing, guys. Hope Beach Boy got out this morning. ROFL. We run a comment, so Toast will disappear in his belly. Toast to Bagel this morning. I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse. Rob, here comes the shorts. Oh my, 103.59 right now on GameStop. The Dow down 283. Rocket Lab down 17. SoFi down 13. GameStop up 369. Matterport down 14. ME down 11. Spire down 6. Cheers. Credit Savage, I think you're onto something here. I don't think this news has been fully digested. Kind of like the brown toast. I hear you. Going up. 104.50. Going higher on the GameStop. Oh my. S&P down 54. NASDAQ down 246. We're climbing. What a morning. Oh, we'll be getting bagels today. Oh, there will be a trip today to get bagels. Oh, yes. 104.18 on GameStop, up 414. Don't be writing options. Not right now. $1 million volume on GameStop. Just thought I'd mention that. Oh boy. I'm done. I can't eat anymore. I'm stuck. Oh boy. 104.48. 104.81. Going higher on GameStop. Do not write call options. Not right now. Let this thing go. Let it go. Oh, pardon me, folks. Oh boy. We're at 1201 on SoFi, down 15 cents. We're down 22 on Rocket Lab. We're down 270 on the Dow. Matterport down 19. ME down a dime. We're down 7 on Spire. We're down a dime on ATIP. Down only 4 cents on Smart Rent. We're coming up. We're down 11 on Sextera. We're up 9 on AMC. We're up 27 on Robinhood. Down 420 on Vanik. Down 350 on Home Depot. Down only 68 cents on IBM. Microsoft down 298 coming on. Apple down 33 cents coming back at 175.50. Goldman up $1.11 to 364.17. Cisco down 29 cents at 55.88. Facebook down 76.79 to 246. Recovery of $9 from the low of the day so far. Amazon down 166. Recovery of $51. It's come back $51 to be down still 165, but it has come back a chunk. Tesla up 14.50 to 920. Google up $13 again, 29.74. We have some green arrows starting to show up here. Here and there, green arrows are beginning to show up. That is the deal right now. Kind of like my brown toast, laughing out loud. Spur, I can see it in his face. He's not enjoying it to chew on the toast. Nothing is better than a sesame seed bagel. Facebook straddle paid off big time. DQ, Cam, Bruce wakes up to find an empty container on my pillow next to him and cream cheese running down through the sheets. Splair, Uncle Bruce, you should take finally the bagel that I'm trying to hand over to you via my profile picture. Scott, the street doesn't care about news or earnings or anything. The street only cares about bread and bread products. False, I'm on board the GameStop train. 100 plus shares to me. AZ, isn't GameStop on the short sale restriction today? So it definitely could move up a decent amount. That's possibly right. Larry, can we try it with egg and bacon on an English muffin tomorrow? Splair, Scott Brewer, you are completely right. Coyote, Market Watch, GameStop shares dropped 8% due to toast. There you go. Auntie, I don't want to hear going higher on GameStop until the baby breaches 120. Rob, Larry, next thing you know, he's going to eat a breakfast burrito. Where does this all end? Austin, just logging in, 383rd thumbs up. What's with the toast? Gio Cisco's kid was a friend of mine. Joe, laughing out loud. Auntie, I'm thinking a ham, cheese, and egg croissant. I had another bagel last night. So good, says Coyote. DQ, omelets and plain English with Bruce. Mr. Seneca, Bruce, would you please tell GameStop to come down to $96? I want more stock, but I'm cheap. Cam, DQ, I'm getting hungry, says Mama Babe with all this breakfast talk. Rico, Bruce, what price on GameStop would you like to see before we start writing? I want to see what the volume will be and the resistance levels because we were at 116 yesterday morning, day before yesterday, 116. We're only at 104. We have only just started here. Just hold up here. Don't be doing nothing right now. We're only down 244 in the Dow. The markets are coming back a little more. S&P down 51, NASDAQ down 233. The markets are definitely improving from those lows. Now we got to see just what they've got going for them here. You guys hang tight here on this GameStop. Let it make its move. Splair, GameStop's going higher, probably 104 ahead. We'll find out. 104.04. Matterport down 23. ME down 9. Spire only down 5.5 cents. SoFi down 12 cents. 12.04. It's coming on. 9.18 on Rocket Lab down only 24 cents. We are at the highs of the day here. Rocket Lab was 9.30 just a few minutes ago. That was the high of the day. SoFi 12.22 is its high of the day, and we're at 12.04 right now, coming back. 104.50 on GameStop coming on again. Matterport 8.49 now. The low was 8.24. The high 8.91. So we're in the middle there. Let's see. ME at 460. The high of the day 466. 500,000 traded. Spire, the low was 256. We're at 262. ATIP, the low on ATIP 295. We're at 297. A little cheap here. Smart Rent, the low was 764. We're now 772. Watching very closely this market now. The Dow down 248. And we've got there we go. We've got the GameStop at 104.19, jumping about a lot. Just sit tight, kids. Oh boy. Only 1 million shares, but that's more than normal. Honest to God, I'm actually eating homemade sugar cookies with my coffee right now. Yes, I'm dunking them. Laughing out loud, splared. Thrilling. She says, "Oh, Andy, I forgot to have snickerdoodles in the kitchen. I'll be right back. I forgot those. Larry, cookies and coffee." Mr. Seneca, if Amazon breaks 2,800, I'll be repeating my Google buys from yesterday. Who's with me? Let's see what happens. Right now, we're down 244 on the Dow. S&P down 53. Nasdaq down 254. Let's go. We've got the VIX a plus 87, only 0.87 out of 2296. Russell's only down 9 points. It's recovering. It's only down 0.44 of a percentage point, actually. It's the best performer of the indexes. The Dow's down 0.69, S&P down 1.1, Nasdaq down 1.7 points. Yeah, well, we'll watch this very closely, for sure. Has anyone been to Sandals in Jamaica? Nice wants to know. Mr. Seneca, DQ, the snickerdoodle is hands down the highest evolution of the cookie. Anti-PC, no. I don't know what she's saying no about, but she's saying no. Yeah, DQ, nice. Yes, but it was 20 years ago. 20 years ago since I've been to a Sandals. 20 plus years ago, says DQ. GameStop 104.14. The Dow down 241. Watching to see if there's a breakout coming here on these indexes. Are we going to go higher or lower? Ben, GameStop, GM just woke up. What's the news? I think my falafels, they're ready, says Splair. DQ, Mr. Seneca agreed. Will Carruthers, nice. Yes, I have. In 2013, I was at Sandals. 103.81 on GameStop. We're down 241, 242 on the Dow. Okay. Oh, my. What a day. What a day today. Cheers, all of you from around the world. Trying to figure out where this market wants to take us. The Dow just popped up a little more. We're down 229 now. A little better. Just a little bit better. The S&P down 53. A little better. The Savior says, for dipping in coffee, nothing beats biscotti. Mentats, I've been to Sandals, Jamaica. Food was okay. Nice beat and accommodations. Nice says beautiful. Nice beach and accommodations, says Mentats. DQ, nice. It was fine, but in retrospect, I wish I'd gone to Hawaii instead. Ben, good morning is good morning. GM is good morning. Rob, 9 more days till I'm on a beach in the Bahamas, folks. Let's go. DM, I wonder if they borrowed 1.1 million shortable shares again today. Ori, I'm with you, the Savior. I'm with you. NTP says no to snickerdoodles. Being on top of the cookie chain, I like chocolate chunk pecan oatmeal cookies. Phew, that's a mouthful. And I mean, literally, it would be a mouthful. 227, the down dip on the Dow. A little better. It's a little better right now. 102.68 on GameStop, up 264. See what's going to happen here. Okay. Comparing cookies, comparing brown bread, comparing stocks, comparing dips and rips and everything in between here. Oh, man. Rob, NTPC, as long as it's not brown toast, it's a good choice. Andy, I've been to Jamaica twice, but not to Sandals. Laughing out loud, Savior. Yeah, I should try Bitcoin Beach. Huh? Bitcoin keto diet. I'm using mozzarella cheese instead. Auntie, I like honey wheat bread sometimes. And chips, she says. Larry, my favorite vacation is to Jamaica this year, end of July. My family vacation is to Jamaica this year, end of July. That is it there. The Dow down 241. S&P down 53, NASDAQ down 251. Yeah, watching a lot of stuff at the same time. What's wrong with toast, says nice. Larry, about 26 of us going. I have a big family going to Jamaica, man. Holy moly, you sure do. Wow. Rocket Lab, 918 down 23. SoFi, 1199 down 17. GameStop 102.70 up 266. Another little wave here. We'll see if another wave comes through or not. I'll be going there in November, says nice. Rob, Larry, oh, I didn't know we were all going to Jamaica in July. Must have missed my invitation, man. I missed it. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep, there you go. Okay. Oh my. Thank you all for being here today. We have 395 thumbs ups now. We're only 5 away from 400, and we're making a run at 500 with all of you folks here. Thank you for hitting that thumbs up button for me and getting me through 400 quickly. This is fabulous, fantastic, all the support. Thank you guys. There comes 396 right there. They're coming in again. There's 400 already. Boom, baby, boom. 400 thumbs ups. Yeah, man. Thank you. 403 and counting and climbing. 405. Here we go. Next stop, 500. 407, 93 away. Thank you all. Thank you. 101.68 on GameStop. Is it going to take another run? It might. It just might. Volume now 1.2 million, a little more active than lately. 412 thumbs ups now. They're coming on too. Thank you, everyone. It's rare. I disagree with what venerable and wise anti-PC, says Mr. Seneca, but I cannot tolerate oatmeal in my cookies, laughing out loud. Vilba says they got good beaches down Pulco and Minican. Smoked Dog. I went to Jamaica for my honeymoon. Best place I visited. Splair. Toast once. Toast once, someone here said, for the pleasant, so bagels are for investors, I guess. Anti-oatmeal is good for you, Dr. Seneca. Will, on my one of my pals' father is a manager of the Sandals in Oco Rios, and they were treated like Jamaican royalty for 10 days. And we were treated. Was unbelievable, says Will. Fantastic. Larry, of course, that includes as stock markets with Bruce family too. The more the merrier, says Larry. Come on down. Nice Smoked Dog. Congrats, man. Auntie, wow, Larry, you will love it. Have a cabbie there, give you a tour. He will give you a magical ride. Wink, wink. I told you this was the year of the tiger. Mr. Seneca, oh, exactly. What is it? Why doesn't it belong in cookies? I don't know what there's discussions going on here about cookies. 101.40 on GameStop. The Dow is down 221, climbing again. A little bit better, just a little bit better now. We've been climbing for about a half an hour from the lows here. Down 220 on the Dow, down 218 on the Dow. A little bit better again. We'll see. Down 51 on S&P, down 262 on NASDAQ. Oh, we're talking about cookies here. Yep, good fiber and everything else. Oh, we're talking about cookies. Okay. ME 460 down 9 cents. Spire down 9 at 260. Let's go. Yeah, let's get going. Smart Rent down 7, 6 down 11. AMC down 14 to 15.28. Little pullback here again. Robinhood up 35 cents. That's right. Goldman up 111. Apple up 25 cents. We're green on Apple. Yep, we got green apples. Facebook 247 now. A 10-cent bounce back from the low of the day. Facebook $10 bounce back. Amazon down 185 to 28.27. Tesla up $14. Google up 2 right now. Okay. 218 drop. A 218-point drop on Dow. Okay. Trying to bounce back on these markets. What are we going to get? Oh, man. Oh, man. Let's see. Bruce, you are hilarious, says Anti-PC. You guys are talking about cookies. Just give me a box of Chips Ahoy rainbow cookies and a tall glass of milk, and I'm a happy camper, says Rob. I just wrote 2 more contracts that expire tomorrow on Apple, says Michael. John, I had to take a walk, so I'm behind on the chat. So are we off toast and onto oatmeal now? We're talking about the benefit of oatmeal and cookies. You know what? I like my cookies sweet and unhealthy, says Mr. Seneca. Yes. Okay. Larry Titus wants to know who else made Raggedy Robins as their first cookie back in the day in home economics class. Larry wants to know. I don't know. I'm not sure what's being said here. Blank stare from anti PC. 208-point drop, 206-point drop on the Dow. We're climbing again on the Dow. We're down 50 on the S&P. That's better. The Dow's down 201. That's better. 258 drop on NASDAQ, improving. Okay. Oh my gosh. What is happening? The Dow down 200, and we might be down only 198 right now on the Dow. We might be under 200 on the dip for the Dow Jones, improving just a little more and a little more. Watching it all. 101.75 on GameStop, up 171. How is SoFi still at $12? Why the face? Do adult Americans really drink glasses of milk? Asks Kiwi. Michael, I like baked milk. Mentes, give SoFi time and some more quarterly reports. No Kiwi, not this adult American. Good old-fashioned cow milk, says Michael. Malo, fudge strip cookies for the win. Oh, fudge stripe cookies for the win. Vilbus Kiwi, not this one. I used to drink it with ice, but the only time I drink milk is in cereal. We had to go scavenger hunt for a baked gingerbread man in the 4th grade. Larry Titus, that smell was amazing. Okay, vitamin D in our house. John Bickman, Cheez-Its and milk. Nice. I smelt it out, Larry. I can't be the only one. It's a no-bake oatmeal cookie. Okay. Nice says, yes, Kiwi, we drink mason jar glasses of milk. Vilbus, there's better ways to get things. The dairy industry conned us into thinking milk is the best way to get it. Otherwise, it's a waste, says Nice. Folks are arguing about milk. I don't know. We're down 196 on the Dow. We have come back again through another barrier, 196 down dip on the Dow instead of the 360 mark. Definitely improving. Rocket Lab still down 22 cents. SoFi down 16. GameStop is climbing 102.22 up 217. Right at the moment. Matterport down 37, ME down 9, Spire down 9.5, ATIP down 13, Smart Rent down 6 cents, Sextera down 12 cents, AMC down 14 cents, Robinhood up 30 cents. The Dow now 204 on the downside, as we are fluctuating around a little bit here right now. We'll see what this market wants to do. 102.33 on GameStop, up 229. Anyway, we Americans, we drink it right from the jug. Glasses? Only children drink it here, says KW. Argue about milk. How dairy? Auntie, no, not in this house. Larry, milk. What's with Oatly, says Splair. Nice. Kiwi, I think those grown men you're misreading. Drink from the jug and see what happens, says Auntie. Oatly is great, says Vilbus. Oatly is great. Okay. Fair enough. We're down 221 on the Dow. A little pullback, but the GameStop just jumped to 103.26, up 322 on GameStop. We're going higher. DQ, us Canadians drink it from a bag. How dare you disrespect milk? Oh, man. Disrespecting milk. 103.29 on GameStop. Go GameStop. Just go GameStop. Yeah. Oh, my. So much to follow here. There she blows. The second GameStop wave. Here she goes. Everyone talking milk here. 103.32 right now on GameStop. A 230-point drop, 235 on the Dow right now, down 235. 103.51 on GameStop, a little higher again. 103.70, a little higher again on GameStop, just a little higher, a little higher. 103.84. Higher again. GameStop moving up. Volume 1.287 million. So just short of 1.3. 103.82 on GameStop. Okay. Can Melbourne Capital implode already? I want to buy a new toaster. Let's see. Austin, Michael, we buying more SoFi. First SoFi credit card purchase yesterday. A sixer of Dogfish. Ahead 90 minutes IPA. Pretty good. There you go. Sean and Wendy, God is amazing. Larry, this is Wendy. I made them too. I believe it was easy for the teacher to teach us to make between classes. Good. Zed Estate, notice AMC and GameStop are partnering up, and SoFi seems to follow. UPST question mark. Anyway, people are talking about milk and cookies. They're actually talking more about milk and cookies than stock. GameStop 102.34. The Dow now down 240 as of this moment. Lots of activity here on all kinds of stuff. Thank you all for joining me today. Thank you for the 418 thumbs ups that have come through. Thank you all. Those of you who are members of this channel, thank you for being members, and on your anniversaries, thank you for letting me know it's your anniversary. Whether it's your 3rd month, 5th month, 11th month, I love hearing that. Soon we're going to have members hitting the 1-year anniversary of this channel. Can you believe it? It'll be a year that we started offering memberships. Thank you all. You diehards, you who are the one coming up to the 1-year mark. Absolutely amazing. Love it. Let's see here. Down 226 on the Dow right now. Okay. All right. Keep going here. Nice seeing, for what it's worth, I've been here since January the 21st. Right on. I do appreciate it. Since January 21. Right on. Yeah. A bunch of you were following me right in January. You've been here ever since. Then I offered memberships in March and you joined in. I love you guys. Thank you. GameStop 101.65, just fluctuating around here. The Dow now down 236 at the moment. That's what we have. 102.18 on the GameStop again, just jumped up again. Interesting. British shilling, I've been around here since January last year. Smoked. Are the 1-year bagels amber now since gold was taken? There will be a color change, but I can't remember what it is. That'll be coming up shortly in the next, 2 weeks. In about 2 weeks from now, the colors will change for some of you again. Kiwi, it's also just over a year since a lot of us made a chunk of cash on GameStop. Bama Babe, I've been here since January of last year. You bet. 102.12 on GameStop. Let's go. Let's go, GameStop. Take a shot. I'm wondering if there's a shot coming here. Unbelievable. Today was the first toast day in almost a year. We'll be back to bagels tomorrow. You can rest assured of that. Oh, my. Matterport, 831, coming down again, unfortunately. The low was 824, and we're at 831 on 4.2 million volume on Matterport. ME down 11 cents. Spire down 12. ATIP down 11 as well. We're up $2 on GameStop. SoFi down 24 cents, and Rocket Lab down 31. The Dow down 239 at the moment. Okay. Mm. 12-month bagel is yellow, says British. I'd prefer a color change in my portfolio, says Joe. Lamed up, what's a good play on Apple, in the money or out of the money, and how long? I've been watching you for a year. What to do on Apple? Well, excuse me, if you can afford an in the money call, you'll get a better reaction on any kind of up move. So obviously, if you can get an in the money call, if you can afford one, great. If you can go long enough, go out 3-4 months with an in the money Apple call that is deep in the money with a very low time premium, you can start writing covered calls against those, and there's added income possibilities as well. And wonder if the Super Bowl impacts SoFi stock. We won't know for another week. It's a 2-week break between those games. And I have been a listener, Zed, to saying the GameStop pop and 1 month as a member worth the admission. By the way, I want GameStop for $95. 101.71. It's not cooperating yet. Michael, I wrote those Apple calls. It's exact high. Stink bids work, people. Nice going. Nice going. Last week, a lot of people Googled SoFi Stadium. I'm sure they did. Apple right now is sitting at 175.37. It touched 176.24. And now it's backed off almost $1 from that high trade. So way to go, Michael. Way to catch one. Beautifully done. We're down 225 on the Dow. A little bit of an improvement there. It looks like a little better improvement. And a GameStop 101.97 at the moment. And, well, there you have it. People talking about the Super Bowl and the NFL and all kinds of other stuff. We're down 228 on the Dow. We're down 53 on the S&P, and we're down 282 on the NASDAQ. Yeah, see what's going on here. Thank you all. Let's take a look here. The VIX is 0.61 higher only, 22.7. That's low. Nice. Russell is only down 0.48 of a percentage point. It's acting better than any other index. The Dow's down 0.65 of 1%, S&P down 1.16, and NASDAQ down 1.95, down 282. All righty. Now, let's see. There we go. How about that Canadian soccer team? Let's go. DQ. Michael, are you saying a stink offer hit for your right? Yep, he wrote a covered call on Apple on a stink offer, and he got it. Wavy gravy. We can only hope that SoFi does a good job on their advertising during the Super Bowl. They need to boast about their product benefits like a 1% APY checking account. I'm sure they will. I can imagine that the SoFi people are working overtime to put the message together just right. I got a tickle in my throat, folks. Don't mind me. It's just something's in there. I'm just trying to get rid of it. GameStop 102.20 now, up 216 a share. And volume now 1.34 million. Okay, Uncle Bruce. You said to hold off on rolling my $170 Apple call that expires tomorrow. What do you think now on the Apple? Well, where are we at now? The Apple call, Apple stock, it's 175.39. We did hit a high of 176.24. The low this morning was 173.85. Now we're at a negative 208 on the Dow right now. Watching these indexes closely to see if there's any kind of recovery. The question is this as good as we're going to get? Are we going to reach like negative 190 or negative 170 and that's all, and then we back off again? If that's the case, and we do drop 400 today on the Dow, as a thought, could Apple drop to 76, 75, 50? That is, 70 to 71. Could it drop into 71 level? It's a possibility. Remember, the stock's had a great run the last while. Apple has had a very good run, and so we're at 175.52. We've been plateauing. This is the last week on Apple, and you can see right here, right up across here, it's pretty flat. even at the top end of this chart now here on this area here. So that's over here. It's not going anywhere. This is today. So we started with a dip and then a climb and now a dip and a little climb again. This is the last month on Apple. We have not come back to this level over here. Like we've not recovered this. And so the question is, are we going to falter around this point here and then back off again on Apple? Sorry about this chart. This is just a handheld on the phone. 175.43 down 41 cents. So I would sit tight right now and see if the stock has to show you strength. It's got to show you the real deal with Bill McNeil. I don't know if it will. We're down 226 right now on the Dow. We just backed off 20 points. Will Apple actually, lead the charge higher or get sucked in with the down drip? Because that's what it's doing right now, off 59 cents to 175.25. You've got 170, so you can roll. We can definitely roll later today or tomorrow. If these shares want to give up a couple of bucks, it's going to make the roll easier for you. Because obviously, as we're coming into Friday's close, your calls are losing time premium and will only trade at book value into tomorrow. And so we have the opportunity where you buy back the 170s at book only. And if you are going to write 175s, for example, for a week or two out, that's all premium. And we want as much of that as we can get. At the moment, 175.25 on the stock, down 59 cents on Apple. So it is not leading the market higher. It is under a bit of pressure. So that's my take. So H. Gregory, we'll keep an eye on this as the day wears on and see if we hit a new low this afternoon or not. If we don't, and it wants to close strongly, then so be it. We'll just have you do a rollover into a higher strike. But if it does falter and give up a bit of ground here, the Dow off now 237. If it gives up some ground, then we'll let it get back into the 272, 273, 271 neighborhood, and then that'll bring it. That'll bring that contract quite close to probably where you wrote it. I don't know what you wrote it for, so we'll see what's going on. Okay. Let's go. A lot of people talking about soccer while I'm talking to Gregory here. Anyway, or to Hector. Anyway, thank you all. Hanging in there. We're down 241 on the Dow. We're still at 101.99 on GameStop, up 195 at the moment. We're down 57 on the S&P. We're backing off here. NASDAQ down 294. We're backing off there as well. So we definitely have some backing off going on right now. Let's see. Anyway, I'm not interested in talking about soccer, folks. The Dow down 232, and GameStop 101.98, up $1.94 right now. Okay, there you go. Thank you all for being here. We have 428 thumbs ups. Thank you for those. Appreciate those. Every little bit helps, absolutely. And there we go. It's amazing how much junk mail I get every day. It's just incredible. So much junk mail. Absolutely endless of it. Endless reams of this stuff. Anyway, there you go. Okay, and thank you all. There we go. 432 thumbs ups. Thank you. Sixtero still down 14 cents to 11.71. Been negative all day. Here we go. I have a stock question that says DQ. Kent, I have I got 360s on Goldman. Should I wait until they get more into the money before I start writing again? Yeah, you're going to need them to be higher. Your other option, Kent, is to sell these and pick up 355s or 350s and then write on those. That's another way to do it. It's going to be more expensive, but it's all book value, and then immediately start writing, which will compensate you for some of the cost of the rollover. That might be a way to go. Give me a minute to type the question. It says DQ. My bro played travel soccer. Nonetheless, let's just keep going here. H. Greger says, thanks for the info on that contract. You got it. Bruce, you need an administrator. I need everything. DQ, when doing poor man covered calls, if the stock moves way down, when do you move out of the long leg and roll it down deeper in the money? Well, that's the key. Like with Goldman, we were talking about people writing. We were watching people writing covered calls on Goldman, poor man covered calls, when the shares were about 400, and people had 380s and 375s and so on. Now, what they didn't have were deep in the money calls. They had in the monies, but not deep in the money. But if you have a deep in the money call and your stock backs off, you can, as you approach maybe 5% points, 5 percentage points closer in. For example, say you wrote a 360, you've written a 360 Goldman, and the stock's now at 370. That's a little too close for comfort. You may want to roll down to a 340. It's just a smart move. You may at the same time move forward in time as well and make that investment and just keep writing and keep writing. On Apple, right now, if you buy 120s, 130s, you're buying nice in the money contracts. Apple's 170 something, 20% below that price is $35. 140s or less is a smart move for Apple covered call, Apple deep in money calls to write on. Goldman right now at 300 and 360 the share, yeah, 360. Theoretically, Goldman's should be 280s, 290s. That's what people should be buying in Goldman stocks. But you can buy 300s or 320s. You can do that. You just have to be willing to roll down further if necessary. You have to be willing to do it because you're not paying the full price for a call that maybe you should be, being a 20% in the money kind of a scenario, but it's okay. All right. Hope that helps. Silica, I'm thumbs up number 433. Thank you. Should we write covered calls on Matterport? Here's a deep question right there. Nicholas, Uncle Bruce, you said yesterday you expected a pullback today. What are you looking for versus correction? I was looking for a pullback today because of what happened to Facebook last night, and we got it. We have the pullback. Here it is. Now the question is this the pullback's extent? Are we done here? Are we only going to be down that 350 points on the Dow for a few minutes, and now we're down to 230 on the Dow? And is this about it? Are we going to kind of hang around here for the rest of the day, maybe have a little run up at the end or a little fade at the end, but not back to 350? That is the question. We've got the pullback we were expecting. The pullback was supposed to happen the most on the NASDAQ, and it is. The NASDAQ is off now 300 points, 295, 300. We were down 400 something, which I kind of predicted at the opening we'd be down over 400. We were for a while. Now we bounced back a bit, and here we are in this middle range to see what is the strength of buying, what kind of conviction is there, how widespread is the selling, and so on. And that's what we're trying to discover as we're sitting here watching this market. GameStop, of course, changed everything today because GameStop decided to do a blitz, a news blitz, which I don't mind. 102 on the stock right now, up $2. GameStop has let it be known, the company, as far as I'm concerned, they've let it be known that they now feel it's in their best interest to begin the assault on our senses by leaking and letting out news about what they're doing. News we've been begging for months. So GameStop is completely separate from the market that I'm talking about, the Dow, the Nasdaq, and the S&P. So two different stories right now. Okay, let's see. DQ, yeah, I have a Goldman Sachs 350 for March. And I've been long since Goldman was at 410. I overpaid for it. So it's a loss to sell now. And you can still write against it. You're still okay to write. Keep going. Bring in money. Bring in money. You're okay. You can write 365s that expire tomorrow, or 365s expire next Friday. Yeah. And look for time depreciation to work to pay you. Certainly. Certainly. And let me know, Bruce, when the delist date is for Spire. I don't want to miss it. Okay. Keep you posted. What else? Google options and premiums have increased so much since the announcement of the split. Yeah, that's right. Kareem, my deep in the money Goldman Sachs is at 250. How many months before expiry do I move to my new one? Well, you can go down like a month. I mean, I'll put it to you this way, Karim. If the shares go higher, if the shares go into this say 370, 75 neighborhood, stabilize in there, you can move up to like a $300 call, sell the 250, move into a 300, or maybe even a 325. And it could be, Karim, that you get so much cash for your 250 that moving into a higher priced call, you might be able to get two of those instead of one from the one you're selling, or with a little more cash, you can now write two at a time. Something to keep in mind, okay? And Cindy, DQ, I have a 360 for March as Goldman Sachs, but also I have a 375 for February. So I win. I waited too long to write contracts, waiting for the stock to pop. There you go. Goldman Sachs is a different matter, though, says nice. DQ, nice. Yep, I've made money on long calls. I sold for a profit. Uncle Bruce, do you think Facebook and the meta world will work? They say it will take years and they will continue to lose money next quarter. What do you think? Thank you. Facebook will make money as a corporation. They will invest money into this new meta area, and they're putting in billions. And they're looking for a return. Sooner or later, they will seek a return, but it might be quarters and quarters and quarters from now. I don't know. In the meantime, they will make money doing what they do. How much they make is the question. Will they make enough money to urge analysts to up price targets? That's our mystery question right now. Everything's being downgraded. This price now might be the low price for a while, but they could be faking us out. Right now we're at 244. The low was 237. The high 248. We might close today at 225. I mean, we may drop yet again. I don't know. I look at the Facebook, as a scenario where if you own stock in Facebook, if you have 100 or more, you can always write options on it, of course. If you're a long-term bull on Facebook, what you could consider doing is selling your stock and turning around and buying deep in the money call options, maybe 190s, 180s. You might be able to get 3, 4, or 5 of those. And instead of having 100 shares, you've got 5 contracts that you can write contracts against on Facebook. And you might be writing 250s for next Friday, something like that, or wait until Monday for another little more settle out time. Up to you. That's an option. All right. Those of you who like Facebook, period, you can always look at picking up 190s or 200s long in the money contracts down the road and then start writing covered calls against it. You can do that too. Okay. Let's see. DQ, nice. I made nice returns on SoFi and Matterport long calls when they went running. Let's go. I tend to ride my long calls, losing calls into the ground, unfortunately, says DQ. There you go. Let's take a look now. Where are we at here? We've got the Dow now down 194. We're improving. Again, the question is this the low of the Dow? Did we have it already? Was that in the first half hour, as I was talking about, the first half hour, watch the trading, and then we might bottom out, we might recover after that? Was that it? Was that the whole plan? And now we're just seeing more buying keeps coming in, and no sellers left. Those who got out, and there's nobody behind them. Maybe that's what's going on. And we're now down 199 on the Dow and climbing. We're down 49 on S&P. That's an improvement. And Nasdaq's down 258, and that's an improvement. So maybe the markets are coming on. 102.81 on GameStop, approaching 103 again. That's an improvement. So let's see what it gives us. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, time will tell how we play it. 185 on the Dow now. Another 10-point improvement on the Dow. 184 now. Down 184. So yeah, the Dow is definitely ticking up now. It is definitely on an uptick. We can notice it on the chart. SoFi back to 12, still down 16 cents. GameStop up 260. Matterport still off though at 838, down 35. Over on ME, we're only down a nickel now at 464 shares. That's coming on. Spire down 9.5 cents. ATIP down 7.5. Smart Rent down only 2 cents, 774. It looks like it wants to go green. Sextera down 12. AMC is green again. AMC is up 4. It's green. And Robinhood is green, up 56. So we've got some positive movement coming into the market. Is it across the board every single stock? No. It is selective. And this market is jumping. Now we're down 207 on the Dow. We had a buy wave and a bit of a sell wave. We'll see if we get repetitive buy waves coming through here now. See if this wants to charge any higher. 102.42 on GameStop. So there you go. Okay. One step at a time. Lots of speculation as to what to do and how to do it, where to do it, when to do it, why to do it. Exactly. Welcome to the uncertainty of the markets. That's how we roll. It is what it is. Excuse me. Thank you all for being here. Lots to watch and to follow right now. Okay. Thank you, all of you who have subscribed to this channel. Those of you who are becoming members, thank you. Thank you for those of you who joined me last night for that primetime show at 8 o'clock. Always good to have you there. Look forward to the next week's primetime 8 o'clock p.m. show with Uncle Bruce. Answer any questions you might have. Lots and lots to follow and to stay on top of here. Okay. Smart Rent, 773 down 3 cents. We just were positive 15 minutes ago. We did get up to 779 on Smart Rent. So it is improving, definitely, bit by little bit. Okay. There you go. The VIX is up. Is that accurate? Let me refresh that. The VIX is up 0.34 of a point, 1.5%. And Russell is down 0.37 of a percentage point, and it is the best performer of the indexes. The Dow is down 0.61. The S&P is down 1.09, and the Nasdaq's down 1.78, and Russell's down only 0.38 of a percentage point. So it's doing okay. All right. Bama Babe, we're not getting much of the bounce yet on GameStop. Well, we'll see. We'll see how this news permeates out and gets picked up. But it is doing what it is doing. It is now 102.29 up 225, and just been climbing a little bit the last half hour. Had a little spike there earlier. The Dow down 221, S&P down 50, Nasdaq down 258. If we get a 100-point move on the Dow and get the market coming on behind it, the atmosphere may be such that GameStop begins to suck up a little bit of movement as well and hits the 104, 106 range. And we'll start to kind of push towards 110. If that begins to happen, we hit 106, 108, there could be another wave of buying to run us through 110 on GameStop. That starts opening up possibilities. And this is why I'm kind of holding you guys up if I can. Try not to write any GameStop calls right now. Look for a possible $6, $8 up move at a minimum. That might well be happening. I don't know. We're down 218 on the Dow. Just going to see if we get a breakout. We're down 49 on S&P and 254 on Nasdaq. Okay, let's go. Thank you all for being here today and hanging out with yours truly. Down 225 on the Dow right now. Okay. Lots to watch here. Just lots to watch. 445 thumbs ups. Thank you, guys. 445, trying to get to 450. Beautiful. Great move there today. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Ooh-wee. That GameStop story is still front page on the Wall Street Journal business section. Still up there. Lots of exposure today about this move. Well, we'll see how this all affects it. 102.41 now on GameStop. The Dow still up 200, still off 218 points. Yeah, not much else happening there. I'm going to be on again this afternoon at 3:00 Eastern, of course, this being Thursday, for the final hour of trading. I do invite you to join me for that, and we'll see how this market wants to close today out. Will the GameStop break out of this 201, 202 neighborhood and bust up into the 110, 115 area? That is what the question is right now. And if so, well, how strong is it going to be when it gets there? GameStop volume now is 1.45 million. So it's not, busting the doors down, but it's not giving it up. This thing was at 96, 97 this morning. It's not giving that back. So 102.34 so far. Okay, all my intellectuals, hang in there, you intellectuals. We'll see how this thing plays for us, and we'll stay on top of this minute to minute, hour after hour, and go from there. Trying to make some money in this market. Dow is down 228 right now. I guess I'll work while GameStop sits here, says Coyote. Gotta go back to work, says John. Gotta make money to feed my stock loss addiction. Facebook not recovering, but maybe later this afternoon it'll change everything, I think. Have a good one, Uncle Bruce. See you later. Got to get back to work too, says AZ. Bruce, what are your predictions on SoFi earnings? I think they'll be better than expected. That's my personal opinion. And I think the SoFi metrics will be better than predicted as well. But, how the stock will react is what we want to know. How will that happen? That's that's the big question. And boy, I'm hoping for a lot better than this. Just between you and me, yeah, I'm looking for a lot better than this. Okay, there it is, kids. I'm going to sign off now and leave it to you. Keep your eye on these markets. I'll join you at 3 this afternoon for the final hour, and we'll just see what's going on. hopefully we have a bit of a recovery on the Dow, and the GameStop will just we'll keep rocking on, and perhaps with a nice little spike, maybe we'll get some options written today. We'll see what the GameStop gives us. We'll take it from there. Okay, everybody. Thanks for being here today. I appreciate it. I'll catch you this afternoon at 3 Eastern. All right. Bye for now.